And welcome to the ArchieLuxury channel. How are you guys? How are you guys today? Guys, it's a Thursday night in America. Blue shirt Buddha. How is my blue shirt Buddha? It's Thursday Night Live with the Pontiff. $2 blue shirt Buddha. My prayers are with you, blue shirt Buddha. How I would love to talk 41 mil subs with you. 41 mil, 41 mil, 41 mil. Just putting the link. Let's get a few crew in there. Are we going to see Marcelo, the man with the parrot? What the hell's going on with him? Couple people have said to me I did get a bit aggressive to him. Let me tell you this. I had 3 self-made multimillionaires. Well, actually 2 self-made and 1 gazillionaire. And, I mean, if he doesn't want to take the advice, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do indeed? There's nothing I can do. It's the way it goes. It is the way it goes. What about Dis? He's a disaster. He's a disaster. That guy hasn't been coming on lately. What the hell's wrong with him? You tell me what is wrong with that dude. He's got problems. Who else? You know, I got a lot of people. Timepiece Fund. I'd love to have him on. Where's he gone? Come on, Timepiece Fund. Get on the show. Dennis K, $2.80. AC3, must-see TV. Is Brisbane under lockdown? No, we're not. We're not. We're not. We're not. We're free. Free as a bird because we followed the COVID rules. That's the reason. We're free because we followed the COVID rules. Marcelo, what's he going to do? Is he going to come on the stream? I don't know, guys. Andrew, £2. Bring on Sard, the enforcer. I love my Sard. I do love my Sard. Lovely guy. Beautiful man. Handsome man. I got to tell you guys, you got to be serious. If you want to do well, sometimes you got to take the good with the bad. We're here to save lives and help people become successes. Winners do what losers aren't prepared to do. What can I say? What can I say indeed? JJ, he's been a bit of a disappointment. He's been a bit of a disappointment. A big disappointment. It's been a let down. It has been a let down. It's been a big letdown. Okay? JJ's been a big letdown. He has. He doesn't come on because his boy Marco, he's run off. There you go, JJ. Well, just, you know what? You don't want to come on? Just fuck off. You know that? Just fuck off. I don't need you fucking losers. Don't want to come on? You know, you give me bullshit. You guys were on me like a piece of shit in the sun. You were like flies on a turd. But no, now, you fucking losers. You fucking losers. You don't want to hear the truth. You can all fuck off. As for Tim, I'm not here to give him an easy stretch. I'm here to get dirt. I want dirt. Dirt. I want dirt out of those losers. And as for Marco, stay out of the fucking comment section prospecting. Those are my leads. They're my leads. Ken Fresno, $2. That was close. Thought there was no AC3 tonight. It's a long story. I forgot to put the thing in and I had to pick up. It's a long story. We'll discuss it next week. Your Pontiff is here producing content. I'm here. Let's get a crew on. Let's get a crew on and let's just start discussing life. Let's see if we can get a few things happening here for the crew. The crew, what's going on? You tell me what is going on. I want to know what is going on there, because I've got to be totally, completely, 100% honest with you. I've been let down by so many people. They use me as a conduit to get fame, and then they fuck off. You know, it's always a very hard thing. Very hard thing indeed there. These guys, they want a bit of hard truth, but then they run away. Sovron's the same. He used to come on. Now he doesn't come on. Doesn't want to come on anymore. Watch and pray, $2. How about going solo for a while? I don't mind. Don't mind. Don't mind going solo. Don't mind solo at all. And we got Lapo 76, $9. How is your back, Arch? Forget those losers. They use you and then leave. Yeah, actually, I'm just sitting in the chair. I've gone back to my office chair, but I've actually changed the angles. I've changed the angles. And poor Sov, yeah. What about poor Arch? You know, I told Sov about one of the serial killer fans I got, and Sov ran away. He didn't want to be anywhere near the scene. Yeah, Sov ran away. That's exactly what happened there. It's disappointing. Many things are very disappointing. Ken Fresno, $5. Arch, you wouldn't happen to have Pugsley's number, would you? No, he's been disconnected. Disconnected. That's what happened. I got to tell you guys, it's a remarkable situation. It's a remarkable situation. Yeah, what can I say, guys? It's a tough business. Business is always tough. It can be hard. It can be vicious. It can be mean. But one thing for sure is, on the ArchieLuxury channel, it's never boring. And I got to tell you what, a lot of nasty fakers there, they use you and then they dump you. They use you, get their fame. You know what I'm saying or not? They use you and then they dump you. What's going on here? What the hell is going on my stream? Do I not have community? Do I not have a sense of well-being? Do I not have fans who are not so fickle? You tell me. The JJ's fucked off. He's gone. He's not coming back. Yeah, his boy Pugsley. He was upset about some of the Pugsley remarks. Well, you know what? Fuck you. You don't want to come on anymore. Yeah, hey, Arch. Hey, Arch, I've just been busy. Hey, Arch, I got things to do in the shop. It's Marcelo. Marcelo said, hey, Arch, I got to do things in the shop. Then I find him on Austin Daniels' stream because he didn't like the advice. He didn't like the advice. I told him the truth. Marco and Tim are dead to the community, $5. Hey, Arch, remember way back when you did videos talking about watches? Those were the videos that made you famous. Just reminding you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I got to tell you guys, it's a really tricky wicket. Tricky damn wicket indeed. You know, there's only so much stuff that I can do to rekindle the flame. What do I do? What do I say? Sean W, $2.80. Don Pontiff, they can't handle the truth. They can't handle the truth. That's exactly the situation. Team JJ, fuck you. JJ, he doesn't even have the guts to come on my stream. I don't know. These fucking wannabes. They're delusional fantasists. Delusional fantasists. That's what they are. They think they're a star. Delusional fucking fantasists. That's what they are. Delusional fantasists. Fucking fantasists they are. That's what they are. Delusional fantasists. I had enough. I had enough of these losers. You know? Then they don't come on. They want the link. Yeah, it doesn't come on because they can't post the link. You know what I mean? Just posted a link there. John Elliott, founder of he was the CEO of the Carlton Football Club and Elders IXL. He carked it. 79. Not a bad innings. 79's not bad. Timepiece Fund, $2. Kids Duty Today will be on Friday. Your great solo, AC3. Thank you, Timepiece Fund. I love him. He's a proper man. He's a proper man. Not one of these namby-pamby sort of guys. He's a proper man. That's what I like. Proper men. Men. Proper men. Proper man. Winners do what losers aren't prepared to do. And I got to tell you something. You want to know the honest truth? You know the whole Marcello affair. Do you know what it's shown you? One thing. The watch don't maketh the man. Look at Marcello. He's got a Smurf, solid gold, white gold subby. Meteorite dial GMT, that's a solid gold, white gold. And look at him. His life is pathetic. His marriage is a disaster. His business is shit. Everything is faked. And he thinks he's going to become a YouTube star. Fuck me dead. If ever you've seen a delusional fantasist, there is one. Delusional fantasist. Okay? Van Lux, $2.80. Is JJ afraid of AC3 exploding on him? You know what? I don't even care anymore. I put my hand out to JJ. Hey, JJ, come on the stream. Come and have a chat to your pontiff. They won't. They won't do it. No. 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 No, no. They won't do that. They won't do that. I invited Clive on yesterday. He's like herding cats. Oh, I got problems. Oh. Excuse after excuse after excuse. Doesn't want to come on. Clivers didn't want to come on. Thank you. Thank you, Clivers. I gave you a chance to stab the fired crew. He didn't even come on. What the fuck is wrong with you, man? Jean-Claude Beaver, $3. Pull up the new Speedy Chronoscope and rip it a new one. This is the Omega. Let's get this baby up. Omega Speedmaster Chronoscope. Let's have a look at this baby. What do you think of the new Chronoscope in steel and bronze gold? What the fuck is this? The Chronoscope. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. And very quickly, Dove, $1.99. What have you done to the Wizard? Wizard is welcome on. Let me tell you that. That guy is welcome on any time he wants. Wizard is welcome on. He's a bit promiscuous. He fucks around. Yes, he does. He does. He's very promiscuous. But you know, what can I say? What can I say? The new Omega Chronoscope. What do I think? Fike me dead. It looks like what would happen if a Omega, if a how do I put it? A Speedmaster had sex with a Rolex Yachtmaster. What would you get? A Yachtmaster 2. What would you get if you had sex? If you were a Speedy and you had sex with a Yachtmaster 2. Fuck me dead. What is this? What do I think? Chronoscope. The Omega Speedmaster Chronoscope Coaxial, so it's an auto. Master Chronograph chronometer chronograph with tachymeter, telemeter, and pulsometer. Okay. Today, Omega has announced the launch of the new Speedmaster Chronoscope Coaxial blah 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 blah. What the fuckest? Metis Master certified. Okay, that went really well for you in the Globemaster. Caliber 9908 hand wound version. Oh, it's hand wound. Oh, it's Caliber 9908 is a hand wound version of the automatic Caliber 999. Oh, it's manual wind. 44 joules, 28.8. The movement is decorated with what Omega calls arboresque Geneva. What the fuck does that mean? Okay, let's keep going. Speedmaster. Okay, yeah, it just looks very busy. I don't know if anyone actually uses half this fucking shit that they're going on with. It looks confused. It's a two reg. At launch, there will be 6 models in stainless steel, 2 with silver dials, 2 blue hands and blued hands, 2 with blue dials and rhodium plated hands, and 2 with silver. Fuck me dead, too many choices. And what's this bronze alloys shit they're talking about? What the fuck is this bronze? There will also be an additional model in Omega's proprietary bronze gold. I hate bronze gold. Fuck, what is this shit? The steel ones will be 8.6. This is US. 8.650 on a bracelet. 80. You'd want to get it on a bracelet. 14,000 for the bronze gold. What the fuck is this? I like 18 karat. I don't want fucked with bronze gold sort of shit. Do you guys into that sort of shit? I don't know. I don't fucking know if I'd really want to buy this sort of stuff. It's an Omega. Oh, that's the bronze gold one. Fuck. What is the fuck bronze gold for in steel? 8.650. Oh fuck, that's the bronze gold one. Actually, it does look nice. Actually, that probably looks the nicest out of the lot. But 14 fucking thousand US smackaroonies? Fuck me dead. And the bronze gold one doesn't have the bracelet. I like a bracelet. Man. Bronze gold. What the fuck are these? Try and as Suckerhorn would say, try sell that if you're hard up for cash. Yeah, I don't know what to say there. What do I like it? What do I think? I don't think I'd fucking buy it. I'd buy the standard Speedy. It's interesting. I'm glad it's something to talk about. Yeah, I'm just being completely honest with it. Yeah, it's interesting. Tongo Bongo, $2. Whatever happened to Greg Kinder? Oh, Greggy. Well, it's not. Okay, I'll tell you what fucking happened. If you super chat $20, I'll tell you exactly what fucking happened. Not for $2. SP $3, 40,000 Aussie. Ideas for 3-piece combo meal deal. 40,000 Aussie. 40,000 Aussie is a fair bit of money. 3-piece combo meal deal. You'd want a Rolex in that. If you're spending 40K, you want to get a Rolex. So I dare say 20,000 would get you a sub, or 22 maybe, would get you a sub 41 mil date. Okay, market prices. I would then, so 22, then I would say, you want to get I'd get a Speedmaster. You can get one of those for about 8,000 Aussie. That would be the $8,000 should get you either the last of the 1861s or the new Coaxial Speedmaster. The Coaxial. You know what I'm saying? They put the Coaxial thing in the fucking that'd be 8, so that'd be 30,000. That'd leave us 10,000 more. 10,000 more to get a GMT. 10,000. See, 10,000. Fuck! $10,000. I'd like to get an Explorer 2, because that'd be a bit more. We'd need 5 more. If we had to stick to the 10 for 10,000, what did I get for a GMT? You know what? I'd get myself a Tudor GMT Pepsi. And I'd still have 6,000 left over. Oh, fuck. It's hard. So maybe instead of getting that 41 mil sub, I'd go for a 40 mil maxi no date. And then I could get the Explorer 2. Yeah, that's what I'd do. I'd do 40 mil, Maxi no date. Explorer 2, 42 mil. Explorer 2, 42 mil. Polar or black. I'd probably get the black because it's going to fit in your budget, and get a Speedy. That'd be a 3-piece combo meal deal. Aussie prices. There you go. That's what I think would be a great thing. I think I've given you $3 worth of enjoyment. Brian Christopher, $20. Rolex Steel or newly listed 5055G on David SW. Let's call this baby up. Let's get this baby up here. I love my David SW. David SW, David SW, David SW. He's been loyal to me. He's been an amazing guy. I love him. So they've got a new Patek. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I will tell you honestly what I feel, because I'm not here to bullshit. I'm here to tell you the godforsaken truth. Oh, the 5055. Fuck, that is nice. These are actually, what are they, 36 mils. Okay, 36. I don't know if it's 35, 36. This uses the same movement that used in the 5712, which is the Nautilus. It's the, you can tell it uses the 240 movement because they've had to have the seconds at the side there because it doesn't support center seconds. Fuck, 20,000. It's got the nicer box because it wouldn't have come in this box. It's got papers. Look at this. It's got papers. 5055. You know what? I think I'd fucking buy this 5055. It is a, look, it's a dress watch. It's a dress watch with, yes, it is. It's actually fucking beautiful. It uses the 240. There you go. The micro rotor, rooted rotor. I got to tell you what, a lot of bang per buck. It's a nice Patek. Pateks aren't getting cheaper. Oh, it's got a fucking deployant. Yeah, I think they did. They came on a deployant. Yes. I got to be honest with you. Ultimate, it'd be a beautiful dress watch. It's a little bit small, $20,000 US. It's actually fucking beautiful. It depends on your horses for courses. If you really wanted, if it's a one and done, I'd say no. This is not a one and done. This is a fancy dress watch. If you were, able to pull it off as a dress watch, do it. If it's a one and done, you'd have to get a Submariner. You'd have to get a subby, wouldn't you? That's the ultimate sports Rolex, for fuck's sake. Tim and Marco are dead to the community, $5. Arch, you pulled up a Dan Henry, not an Amiga. Wah, wah. No, I did. That was the Amiga. Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. It does look like that, doesn't it? Yeah. Fuck me dead. What else can I say there today, guys? What else can I say? Kayak sailing. Let's get him on here. Kayak, $10. Arch, most profitable business decision. 1, ripping into TPG. 2, sacking the new crew. 3, streaming 7 days a week to provide virus relief for the punters. I reckon all of them were pretty good, but I think the most enjoyable was sacking the new crew. Yeah, they're a bunch of fucking assholes. You know that? They were no fucking friends of mine. They fucking stabbed me. You know that? They weren't really friends of mine, were they? They fucking stabbed me in the back. They weren't my mates. They weren't my mates. They weren't mates. Great mates, Arch. Great mates. Yeah, that's the way it goes. I got to tell you, I'm fucking disappointed with a lot of things in life, okay? Okay, I am disappointed. I'm very disappointed with a lot of shit that's gone down. Yeah, I'm just going to take a small break. I just need to get a glass of water. I was hoping I'd have a fucking crew member. The only time I want to go to a glass of water, there's no fucking crew. I'll just take a smoke break.
This is KNXT.
I'll be back in a minute, guys. Just
it is 1 minute past
bear with me. I love these Peter Stuyvesant ads. You could always take up smoking, guys. What do you reckon? I'll be back in 1 minute.
They call it the Sunshine State. From Malibu to Laguna Beach, it's California, where everything's new and on the move. Take a galactic trip or a Jedi ride into the future, where Conan comes alive in the City of Stars. First stop, Universal Studios, Hollywood, USA.
Welcome to Universal Studios. You are on galactic space. Be prepared for anything.
We are being invaded. We are being invaded.
Full alert, alert, full alert, alert. Prepare for ice tunnel ejection. Ejection complete.
In the age of Merlin, eons ago, a boy drew a sword from a rock and became Conan.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, Universal Studios present the good, the bad, and sharp-shooting Sam.
California on the move. This is the exciting world of Peter Stuyvesant. Alive, vibrant, full of fun. Peter Stuyvesant, the international passport to smoking pleasure.
Hey guys, I'm back from the toilet break. How are you guys? It's all great now. Guys, you know what? I don't need a fucking crew. I don't need a second-rate bunch of fucking losers. Delusional fantasist losers. I don't need these fucking losers. The only good thing coming out of JJ was he used to sponsor the toilet break. None of you other cheap fuckers have... Jamie Opulence, get on here, Jamie. I'd love to talk to you. I love my Jamie Opulence. Jamie, come on here, man. I love him. He's just such a cool guy. He's cool. I'm just posting the link. Jamie, I'm posting the link now. It's great. I love Jamie. You know what? He's one of these guys. I just love him. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Absolutely love our Jamie. Guys, let me just tell you there. I just had to get some water for my Nurophins. By the way, I use the Audi brand header fins, okay? Slightly cheaper than Nurophins, okay? Pride and Pinion, £5. Pride and Pinion, man. I love you. Nico, come on. Come on, man. Pride and Pinion. Man, I tell you what, man. I love my Pride and Pinion. Pride and Pinion. Pride and Pinion. I love it. Oh, shit. My sign for Jamie. Jamie Opulence. My sponsorship. We'll just leave it there at the moment. There we go. Jamie Opulence. I love my Jamie Opulence. And I love my Pride and Pinion. You guys are so cool. I love you. You know, you guys are legends. You guys are my legends. You know that? You guys are legends. I love yous all. Guys, I got to tell you, I like that Tommy. Okay, that Tommy guy, he's going to be my fixer. Watches 24, $2. Make me a 7-minute legend. I think you need to super chat a little bit more than $2. You know, it's like hookers in the Western world. You got to tip them big to get the Asian experience. Do you understand? That's what you need. That's what you need to do. Okay, that's just telling you what you need to do. Oh, and I got Audi Hedinol. That's like a Tylenol copy, and they got the header fin. That's the Ivy Purifin. Look at that. Hey, man. So I got to use the Ivy, the Ivy Purifin. Guys, I want to tell you, man. Seriously, I love you all. You guys are so cool. We got tough love for our audience. Oh, fuck. WC Pluto, you betcha I'm blowing smoke up Jamie's ass. Jamie has sponsored me, done so much to help me. Why wouldn't I do that? Pride and Pinion, you're another legend of the day. I love you, Nico. I really do love you. Hello, Rancher. How are you?
You know, Blue Shirt Buddha. I love Blue Shirt Buddha.
Hey, man.
Genuinely love.
My prayers are with him, okay? Please.
Blue Shirt Buddha contacted me and said, please, please, please go on and help Archie. And
Clive,
I
wanted to talk to you. You've seen the whole thing, right? You fucking deserted me. I never got the right of reply on air to you. I was fucking angry at you, right? You know? And it was all about, you know what happened, don't you? Of course, the serial killer was in the gay group. So what? I like my serial killers. You know? You know what?
Well, technically.
You know what? Suckerhorn wanted to burn him. You know what, Suckerhorn? I said, John.
Technically, he's a spree killer. Spree killer does a whole bunch at once.
Okay. But, you know, as Suckerhorn said, when he cracks again, you know what? I want him putting a butcher's knife in my enemy's head. You know that?
True, but you don't expose them to your friends. You expose them to your enemies.
Look, I gave them all a warning. Now, Zany Poo's just jumped on. William Money's jumped on. They all jumped on. No, I want to interview Clivers now. This is premium YouTube. Clivers, I got to be totally honest with you. I'm not going to blow smoke up your asshole, okay? That's not the way it works here. Watches $24, $2. Make me okay, it's $7. You don't come. Now, let me just say this to you, Clive.
Go ahead.
Before I start lashing into you, I want to ask you something. The Fired crew, let's be honest, it was pretty cool while it lasted. I mean, I was doing well for a while, don't you think, Clovis?
Yes.
You guys was fucking shitting bricks. You guys are, fuck, what we done? We created a monster.
No, you were created long before we came along.
Clovers, you guys desperately want fame. You Americans, you will swim through sewerage. Here we go. Looser, $2. My condolences, Rancher, that life has led you back. And Showcase watches £4.50. Lots of punishment being distributed lately. Condolences to all receiving said cover punishment. R.I.P. brain cells. And we've got Thomas Burdett, £1.80. We all love Blue Shirt Buddha. He is number one. Let me just say this to you, Clive. You were a fucking asshole for leaving. You never even understood my side of the coin. You never understood.
Super chat. Get the super chat first.
John Sebastian Fabre, $5. Welcome back, Clive. Arch, make me a Marco. I just wanted to ask you something. You know what happened, don't you? There's another super chat. Yeah. Jordan Von Clough, $5. Is this? Yeah, this is the real Clivers. And sorry, Zany, I got Clivers on today. Clive is my A-stream entertainment. Ramsey, $2. Ramsey Solutions, $2. You missed Nico's super chat. No, I think I was pretty positive when Nico super chatted. I gave him enough ass licking.
Ew.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Oops. Nico, hey, Arch, did I not pay for the entire fridge? Yes. Sorry, you're right there. That actually, I'm actually, yeah. Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. That's fine. It's all over the fridge there. Where can I put that? Where can I put it? Ah, shit. I'll put it down here, because that's the old sign for Jamie. That's the old. We're doing a new sign for Jamie Opulence. Thank you, Nico. Thank you for reminding me. I just wanted to ask you something, Clive.
You want to get the super chat first from Senior Bell 67?
Okay, we'll get. Holy shite! Look at this. Senior Bell 67, $2. Clive, did you eat gin? Good question.
But I was hungry an hour later.
Yes, Nico Leonard, £5, ignoring the truth, ignoring my super chat. I think we did a deal for the entire, and we've got the entire refrigerator. Yeah. Look at that. There it is. Look at that. It's even. I've even plastered this shit.
Follow up super chat.
On the top of the refrigerator as well. Look at that. Pride and Pinion. Look at that.
He also super chatted you again.
Ooh, that's super chats are cool. This is what keeps the woolly mammoth away from the door. Here we go. Another super chat. This is good. Brian Christopher, $10. Would you kindly provide a recap on who crew was fired? The three Amigas. Artem, a.k.a. Tim Wright. Marco, a.k.a. Pugsley. And JJ was fired. They were all fired. Now,
another super chat by Nico Leonard.
Nico Leonard.
Jesus Christ, have you learned nothing since I've been gone?
£5. Nico Leonard, thank you. Nico Leonard, we love you. God tier, we love you, Nico Leonard. And SR Bell, 67, $2. Which one of you pleasures yourself more in a day? Look, that's just
no.
nasty.
That would be Archie, because I don't have sex organs on my forehead.
Now, Clivers, just let me ask you this. You must admit, you ran away and fuck me dead. Fuck me dead, Clivers. Here, another super chat here. Another. Once you see it, $5. Thoughts on the Everrose Olive Day date at 65,000? Fucking expensive. They're nice. $65,000. Nice.
Everything is
fuck me dead.
Gone crazy. I mean, Jesus. I mean, we would have told.
Hey, I don't want to say anything. I'm only going to say this nasty comment because you're here.
We're not. Okay.
If ever you wanted proof that Rolex does not make you the man, Rolex doesn't get you the sexy girls, Rolex doesn't make you the alpha male that you losers want to be, have a look at Marcelo. He's got a Smurf, the solid white gold Smurf. He's got a fucking meteorite dial GMT, white gold GMT. And you know what? If ever you want proof that a Rolex does not make the man, take a look. I want to say something to you, Clive. You and the log trainer, you fucked off. You didn't give me a right of reply. You didn't have the courtesy of saying, hey, Arch, what was your side of the story? What actually happened was I accidentally let the serial killer on one show. I thought it was you jerking around with the titles. You know how you jerk around with...
Well, and I think...
Come on, you used to do that. Yes, maybe.
I used to false flag you all the time. By the way, super chat.
And I accidentally let the serial killer on the show. And Mark didn't see the funny, so I just kind of blew over it. But you know what?
You're missing 2 super chats now.
Ron the Shrink, $2. Clyde's newest watches are incredible. And SR Bell, 67, $2. Arch, would you scissor Clive for $100? I wouldn't scissor anyone for $100. Make it $100,000 and I'll take the body away. Let me just say this to you, Clive. You fucking left me. You never even gave me the right of reply. You never, ever did nothing, right?
Whoa. That's not what scissoring means.
The other scissoring. You know, the problem is, how could I scissor him if I don't find him attractive? I'd go soft. Do you see what I mean? So you have to be turned on by that. Otherwise, the parts don't work. Even with Viagra, it doesn't make it work. You still hate them afterwards.
You're married. I've been married. It's not like we're not used to angry sex.
Now, I will actually post, Sard, where the fuck were you when I needed you half an hour ago?
I thought you were not doing any show today. You were late.
No, I had a mistake. Something went wrong, okay? I always do a show. I need the money, for God's sake.
Hello,
Good
Rancher.
businessman every day. Just sit there for a minute, Sard. I've just want to interview the rancher. Rancher, why didn't you come back and at least hear my side of the story? Why did you just fuck off and not come back ever again?
Well, I'm going to explain that after you read the super chat by Showcase Watches.
Showcase Watches, $4.50. Has Doc Brown been involved here? Feel like I zoned out for 10 months. Welcome back, Clive. Archie is soft-cocking you. Be honored for the light interview. Let me say this to you. You fucking let me down. You walked out, and I got to tell you something. I fucking gave it to you for about 4 or 5 months. I thought you guys were so fucking jealous and envious, weren't you? Hey?
No, we were kind of...
We were doing it so fantastically.
It was you pitting Mark in the WhatsApp group without telling Mark that you put him in there.
Now, he knew about that. To be honest with you, don't believe that bullshit. They had made arrangements to see each other. So don't fucking bull that shit on me, okay? I'm not going to talk about it because I actually do like Mark, but that's fucking bullshit. He knew exactly. And I've got the screenshots to show you that I warned him, okay? But you know what?
All right.
Let me just say one thing to you. Did you know Peter Sutcliffe, a.k.a. Yorkshire Ripper?
Right.
He used to get thousands of fan letters every week from women who desperately wanted to become his wife.
I'm vaguely insulted that you had to explain to me who Peter Sutcliffe was.
Okay.
Right.
And you know what? The reason is because women are sexually attracted to a man who can protect them. And what better man to protect you than a serial killer? He's not afraid of using a butcher's knife, is he?
Yeah, but I think the assumption is that you would be afraid of the man with the butcher's knife. And Tim and Marco are dead to the community. That's okay. That's a hell of a title.
Tim and Dead are dead to the community. $5. Yeah. Wait. Dog trainer was getting off sexting and then found out it's a serial killer. No, he knew.
That's not true. That's not true. He was a spree killer. Killer, not a serial.
Completely different. Completely fucking different. There, Nico Leonard, £5. I need drama. Sent me a link. Of course, he's welcome on every Nico. Fuck. Are you drinking again, Clive?
No, I've 21 years.
Okay, good.
I don't know.
Ron the Shrink, $2. Don't send boring Nico the link. We want Clive.
No, Ron. I want to meet Nico, quite frankly. Especially
Thomas G, £5, €5. Ron the Shrink, 100%. ABC, £2. What's the duet of Kumbaya? Clyde, hope we can all sing well. Ron the Shrink, 100%. Hello.
Also, Senior Build 67.
Okay, Senior Bell 67. I think I did that one. $2. Arch, would you give?
No, you did not. I would remember if you did that one.
Okay. At Senior Bell 67, $2. Arch, would you give Clive a blumpkin for a yellow gold?
Oh. Ugh.
Look, if I could get it up, I would.
Oh.
No problems with that at all. I don't mind 5 minutes of pain for a solid gold. Thomas G, £5. Ron the Shrink is 100%. ABC, £2. When's the duet of Kumbaya? Clyde, hope you are well. And we've got $100, Tommy. By the way, Tommy, you are a legend. I love you. How's your day going? Tommy, you are a fucking cool guy. I call you my best friend. Okay? This is my new best friend is Tommy. Hey, Clyde, Nico, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you, mate.
Nico.
I you know what? I didn't want to sit in the back. And
no.
I hear every stream about the rancher. I want to see it. I want to hear this. And I want to hear this fucking in the front line.
Yes. Well, the rancher deserted me, okay? He deserted me. He fucking left me without handing in.
I was a pioneer, for God's sake. You complain that everyone used your stream as a toilet break. Before any of them even thought about that, I was using it as a toilet. That's what I was using your channel for. I deserve credit.
Archie, what is your problem with the rancher? You need to explain me that.
Well, what happened was I was doing, look, these staff, you know, Leonard, Nico, just between you and me, as one businessman to another, what a great business model. You know, McDonald's, I base my business on McDonald's. They have a whole range of lowly paid staff, right? Like a McDonald's. That's what they do. They don't earn a lot. And so I decided to follow that franchise model by having staff who work for free.
Well, at first my joy was talking about watches. Then it became about insulting you.
Yes.
So
then you know what happened? You know what happened? They had a small tip biff. We had a small fight, and he deserted. And before you know it, 3 musketeers came along. By the way, very similar to that movie Parasite. They found themselves. They were fantastic. They were creative. They were amazing guys.
Archie, you are missing super chats.
Missing super chats. Tommy, we love you. You are a legend. I got to tell you that there. I got to tell you that. Fike me, Dad. How many super chats are these guys sending? Can I ask you?
Arch, I expected more fireworks, for fuck's sake. I'm sitting here fucking hoping of an incredible show.
You see, Nico, here's the trouble, and this is when I was on him, we talked. This is before super chats, and the trouble is
Ron the Shrink, $2. Nico, this is entertaining. Keep quiet. We've got showcase watches, £1.80. Popcorn and beer going down very well right now. We got a shot in the dark, $2. Good to see you, Rancher. Yes, indeed. We got SR Bell, $67, $2. Arch, would you jack off? No, I would not involve any animals. That's disgusting, man.
Keep going. You're about halfway there.
That's showcase watches, $1.80, £1.80, £1.79. Pence Legend right here. I got to tell you, Clive.
Keep going.
Thomas Burdett, £1.80. Great to have Leno Nickard on the stream. Thank you. And Yankee Doodle, $2. Oh my God, is this the Rancher? Welcome back, bro. And I got to tell you, did you find it? Here we go. And Scott Allbrand, $5. Clive, good to hear from you. Do you still have your Moser? Please be more polite to Archie this round.
I have barely insulted him this round. Are you kidding me? I have barely.
So tell me this. I must admit, let's be honest. You guys fucked off. You guys fucked off. You left me in the lurch. Tim and Marco are dead to the community, $5. Nico, the Rancher and the dog trainer made Archie absolutely toxic and depressing. This is objective. They are on record. Now, let me say this to you. Dave, £2, £2 to start the fun to kick Sard. Yes, we can do that. Let me just say this to you. The Rancher came on, then he fucked off. He took up his toys and he fucked off home. And then, Nico, in a moment of YouTube genius, I had 3 young guys came along. Well, two old guys and a Salvador Garcia, $5. Clyde, so glad you're back. I'm not sure I could take another day of Archie living out life based on the plot to Japanese porn flicks. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let me say this to you. You left me. And it was hilarious. I gave you the finger. And said, fuck you. I got 3 new crew. And then, you know, the looser, $5. I was about to whip out the lube and turn on you porn. But this is so much better. Lube is on and I am ready. There we go. Then what happened? Did you find it hilarious? Showcase watches, £1.80. Tim gets it hard. Rancher gets soft cocking. Let me just say this to you. I want to interview him first, otherwise he'll leave. Let me just say this to you. Did you find it hilarious when this new crew...
Super chat.
Yankee Doodle, $2. 5 identical snakes. Let me say this to you. Did you find it hilarious when the new crew started streaming continually 3 hours before, 3 hours later, and take my money? Did you see how I reacted to that? Did you find that remotely humorous?
Ooh, I'd like to say no, because that makes me sound like a good person, but I'm not.
You found it hilarious, didn't you?
We were cackling, yes.
Yes. Did you see how angry I got about the money? Because as Mark Goldberg says, he's greedy. At the end of the day, the pontiff is greedy, lazy and greedy.
God damn it. No, that's my quote. Okay, so Nico, you know how they say like chimpanzee? Oh wait, there's another fucking super chat.
Here we go. Scott Allbrand, $5. Archie is going through more crew than my local McDonald's.
Okay, Nico, you know how they say like humans and chimpanzees have 75% similar DNA? It's just arranged slightly differently. It's the same.
There's a day in my life that I don't read about chimpanzees, but I mean,
well, you're actually on with the horn. Oh wait, there's another super chat.
Super chat. Tim and Marco are dead to the community. $5. Nico tells us about me.
Hell fucking no! I want to see some fucking fireworks.
Yeah, I got to tell you, Rancher, you fucking disappointed me. You didn't even have the courtesy of ringing me or telling me, "Hey, Arch, what's your side of the story?" And I want to tell you, Rancher, I was fucking disappointed in you.
Uh-huh.
As a man and as a member of the community, I was fucking disgusted in you. Okay? Let me just clarify this now. You let me down.
Uh-huh. Yep.
I'm fucking and as for Goldberg, he let me down as well. I want to make this both to you guys there.
Well, to be honest, but you understand.
The bearded lady, the lion tamer.
You understand that we were always a lot tighter because we were friends to each other. I don't think we really had that connection with you. And I want to be maybe objective and say maybe that's the time difference. Maybe it's the language difference. Maybe it's the two large horns on your head. I'm not sure what. But oh wait,
SR Bell 67 $2. Arch Yellow Gold Yachtmaster 2 or 100% Yellow Gold sub. Fuck me dead.
No. Yachtmaster 2. Fuck no. No, I'm sorry. I know that's one Rolex. No,
exactly.
Yachtmaster 2. The Yachtmaster 2 takes care of one vital problem with Rolex. No matter how fucking drunk you get, you will always know what watch you're wearing if you have a Yachtmaster 2.
Exactly. Clivers, I got to tell you, you fucking disappointed me. You were fucking my friend and you stabbed me in the back.
I was not fucking your friend.
Okay? You were lousy. And I got to tell you, you know what? For 3 months, I fucking gave it to you, big boy. Before those sons of bitches, before those cunts started earning big money out of me, I was fucking flying high. Did you like how it turned? Those sons of bitches, they got fucking Google ads. They got obsessed with fame and money. Did you see that?
Yep. They did, but that's what happened. So, Marco, how was the London watch? I want to talk to someone that actually knows something about... Nico.
Yes.
How was the London watch fair?
Say it again. Sorry, couldn't hear you.
How was the London watch fair? It's nice to be able to talk. It's nice to talk to someone that knows more than 2 fucking brands. So I want to take advantage of this.
I appreciate that. No, the London Watch Show was absolutely spectacular. It was good to meet Tim. It was good to meet Marco. It was good for business. It was just very good. But it's boring as fuck because that's not what I wanted tonight.
Yeah. Sorry. Well,
Scott Allbrand, $5. Clive, what's your latest watch purchase? What next? I heard you've been buying Van Cleef. That can't be true, can it?
Let's see. I'm going to get a... jeez. Christ. Having trouble thinking of the stupid thing.
You still have your Rolex, don't you?
I've got a couple of them, but I'm selling them off.
Why? Loser, $2, Papa. This is like my hooker experience. No passion.
Thank you.
Showcase watches, £4.50. I feel like I purchased grade A fireworks and kept them for a special occasion. But then when the day comes, the matches are damn for soft cocking, Arch. I got to tell you, Clive, fuck you disappointed me. Not only did you not at least give me the courtesy of a reply, you fucking blocked me on WhatsApp. You wouldn't take my calls. You're a fucking asshole. You know that?
Yeah, sure.
And then you laugh at it? Well, how is that funny?
It just is. You go into histrionics. This is part of it, Archie. We can't tell when you're... Wait, there's another fucking
super chat. SR Bell 67. Clive, were you endorsing the Yachtmaster, the Yellow Gold Yachtmaster 2 or not? No, he's not. He said no.
No, Senior Bell. I was endorsing it, but only for you. Only for you,
Senior Bell. Fucking looking watch. By the way, is this the first time you guys speak after? Because I don't know the history. I just heard.
Yeah, it was bad blood. They fucking stiffed. But you know one thing? I will say one thing. I never excommunicated the rancher. Did you see that? Out of
No,
all
no,
the
for-
sins.
Like the rancher always stayed in your head for rent free. Like I swear to God, every live stream you spoke about the rancher. Like,
And I got
to co-host was hot like me.
Dave, $2. How much did for Diego versus Sard round 2? I got to tell you, man, I love my Sard. I love my Sard, and that Diego, he can fuck off. Let me just say this to you, Rancher.
Yeah.
You were never excommunicated. You know who? Marco and Tim. They were
Marco's not
excommunicated.
excommunicated. What are you talking about?
No, we made a video. We excommunicated him.
No.
Yes.
Why?
Stupid chat.
Sins to the pontiff.
Stupid chat.
Carlos, $20. God bless Blue Shirt. Yes, I wanted to talk about fucking subs with him, man.
Okay, look. I love Blue Shirt to death. That's why I came on. He personally asked me to come on and be nice to you. All right.
Okay,
Now, Blue Shirt already has brain damage, and so that would still put him at a disadvantage. That would still put you at a disadvantage when talking to him.
I love him. Is he okay?
I think so, but it's a slow recovery. He had some. No, Ron, I'm not going to bring on the fucking soundboard. You know, and
soundboard.
Oh fuck! You never heard of the ArchieLuxury soundboard?
No, that's class.
Even during this one point, you know, at one point the log drainer, which by the way was my nickname. Thank you very much. But said, you know, it doesn't matter what we do, we'll never have a soundboard.
Yeah, I renamed him the Bearded Lady.
Wait, I thought I was the bearded lady because I had a beard.
You are. You were the Bearded Lady. That's correct.
Yeah, I don't have a beard anymore since I almost died of COVID.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's not good. Hey, what happened to JJ, by the way?
He was on Austin Daniels last night. He's a really nice guy. He seemed really nice.
JJ is a gentleman. Like.
Yeah, and we tried to get him to talk shit about Archie, but he wouldn't.
SR Bell 67 $2. Arch, would you visit a glory hell? No, I'm not really. You know what? I got to be totally honest with you. I kind of, out of all the cool things in my life, I've never really wanted to do that. And pound the drums, $2.
Gas station is a cool thing, really.
Rancher, let's hear a good pee. Oh, come on, that's crazy. And then we got Lucer, $2. Sard is just missing the letter L.
See, yeah, there were times where if I thought his show sucked, I would log on a computer.
Yeah,
and I had like a 2-liter bottle. I would pour it to my toilet. Sounded like I was taking the world's longest, hardest piss.
Because I must admit that for somebody who's our age, I thought you had a really good piss. You know that?
Well, yeah, I
wish I could have a piss like that. Don't you think?
Don't worry, Archie. Eventually, the diabetes will get you there.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Nico.
What if I give you 20 God tier watches to give away to your biggest donators?
20?
God tier? What the fuck is a God tier watch?
I'm happy to do any freebies. I'm happy to do any freebies for the fans.
Oh, you're gonna fucking stick them on your own arm. I'll make sure that the strap is small enough. Anyway.
Oh,
I'm happy to do anything to promote you. Did anyone mention
ArchieLuxury? No, not promote me, but it's cool because I need to give away 5,000 of them.
Yeah. I'm happy to give anything away. There's no problems there. No worries. You betcha.
Okay. Now, Nico, also, is it just me or lately has like everything been disappearing? It's like everything is being hoovered up, sucked into the ether. Anything of any brand. Oh, there's another fuck. I swear to God, every time I get
Rory G, $10, age 27. I have reached a business goal and will either buy a sub 116613 LB, root beer GMT, or a Yachtmaster Blue 40. I will only buy one watch for life. What should I get? Simple. I reckon you go for the root beer.
Oh shit! No, I changed my mind. Yachtmaster Blue 40.
And Zowie, $3. Baby, come back. You can't blame it all on. You can blame it all on me. Baby, come back.
God, you're ruining my childhood.
I got to tell you guys, it was a disaster. This YouTubers working with these people, they're self-interested. You know what I mean? Self-interested sons of bitches. Showcase watches, £4.50. Purchase blue pills for the reunion arch. Now I see you forget yours. Come on, what's this? Soft cock talking. Dis Marcelo, Tim.
Sorry.
Diego
I'll
got it
donate
hard.
you 20 sterling, right? If you
Yes.
put Bossman. He's an absolute cunt.
Who's Bossman?
He's just a fucking cunt. Put him, I'll donate you $20.
Wait, there's Doc BBC.
Where is he? What's his name? I can't find it.
Super
What's his
chat.
name?
Bossman or something. He's an absolute fucking cunt.
Super
Yes.
chat.
Bossman. How do I spell it? Bossman. I see it now.
Put him,
Block
I'll donate
user.
you 20 quid.
He's gone. There we go.
Done.
Super chat.
Done.
There we go. Super chat. We got super chat. Doc BBC, $2. I was warned of flashbacks with LSD. Now I hear Clyde. I was warned of flashbacks.
There's also another super chat.
And we got tattoo, $2. Nico meets the rancher. Great stream. El Rancher.
And also there is wait. Yeah, we answered that one.
Bell, $2. Clive, I'm confused. Why don't you like the Yachtmaster, the yellow gold Yachtmaster 2?
No, it's too bogan. It's way too bogan.
Have you still got that yellow car?
No. I damn near offed myself in that yellow car. I survived though, thankfully. The airbag saved my ass.
Shit. Have you bought an apartment for yourself now?
No, I still have an apartment. There is, and yeah, look, I'm not going to pay more money in homeowners fees and everything else to drive further to work.
Nico, there we go. $20, £18.
No,
Thank you so
there's
much.
another. I said 20 quid sterling, so fuck it.
20 quid sterling to what?
No worries, thank you. You're a good guy.
Now,
Shit,
how
when
much
was
would
that
you-
photo
how much-
taken?
Now, how much would you pay Archie to cut off his horns and eat them on camera?
Jeez. Clive, you always just know how to,
Mad
the line in the sand where you have decency and being a complete cunt. You have no idea where that line is, do you? You just have no fucking decency as a human, do you? You know what I mean? I got to tell you
Oh my
honestly,
God, no.
Clive, I was so fucking disappointed in you. You were my good, loyal friend. You were my companion. You were my side, my quip. You were the Laurel to the Hardy duo. And you deserted me.
well,
You
actually,
didn't
Laurel-
even
Laurel
answer
was
my
the-
call. You wouldn't even take my call.
Laurel,
You
was
know
the
what
smooth
happened,
water.
don't you? You know what happened. I told you the story, right?
There's
I
the
told
super
you the
chat.
story, and you never once gave me any type of consideration or charm. Doc BBC, Clyde, I'm confused. Are you endorsing Yellow Gold Yachtmaster
what the
2? Got this
fuck?
jerk
Get the
who's
hell-
trying to. Who is this guy?
I don't know. Who is that?
I don't know.
Be careful. Make sure they don't pull out a penis.
Yeah, I'll just ban him. He's gone. Okay, you're gone, cheesy. I gotta tell you, Clive, you were a fucking lousy friend. You were fucking nasty, mean. I built you up. I gave you fame. I gave
You
you
have no
recognition
friends.
in this community, and
You
not
have no
once,
friends. You
not
have-
once, not
You-
once did you
Yeah.
try and raise a box fundraiser for me. You know
To be
this?
fair-
Not fucking once did you try
No,
any
man.
fucking useful things. You know this?
Not.
Tim and Marco are dead to the community. $5. The rancher can't quit you. The community knows. And then
Oh,
we've got
no, that's
M.
bad. Don't say that.
$5. Honest question. How tall, short is Nico? I saw him on London Watch Show coverage, and I'm guessing 5'6" at best.
2'3" on a good day.
Okay. There we go. SR Bell, $2. Arch, are you an internet child predator? No. That's fucking awful. Why would I do that? And Ron the Shrink, $2. Does Clyde like the yellow gold Yachtmaster 2? We're not sure.
But guys, listen, I still don't know why you hate the rancher, and the rancher hates
He
Archie.
deserted me. The fucker deserted me when I needed him most. Showcase watches, £1.80. Blue pills, Vaseline, beer, and popcorn wasted tonight. Let me just tell you what went wrong, okay? He was supposed to be my loyal buddy and associate. He took the show down a bad path, and I got to be totally honest with you.
You made it interesting. You just
You
showed
know,
up.
I've heard your hatred for me was fucking super high. You were fucking obsessed. I had the Yugoslav bear told me that you
Oh
just
yeah,
a
I was
nasty.
mad. I was mad for quite a while.
Why were you mad? What the fuck were you mad about? What the fuck did I do to you? I gave you fame, I gave you fortune, I gave you fucking everything, and you were mad. Why the fuck were you mad?
Just like now, because right now you're making everyone else do the work on your own stream. And by the way, you missed a super chat, Ray G.
Ray G, $5 Arch. Tell me why root beer instead of the two-tone black dial. Well, for starters, you don't fucking buy the black dial. You buy the bluesy. Okay? And then the problem is, do you get the 40 or the 41? It's kind of a compromise unless you get the 41. And let's be honest, Ray G, your promotion might be good, but it's not that good. We know it's kind of, it's bullshit, okay? The Yachtmaster 40, it's a steel watch. Okay, it's steel. It's not a statement watch. And someone like you, with your ego, you need gold in it to show off.
Yeah, but
the root beer is a non-compromise. It's a good, solid choice. The root beer is a beautiful watch. And you know what? The reason, I think if you've already decided, Ray, why don't you just go for it? I got to be honest with you. Totally out of control because you don't like the truth. We give you the answer, and then you start haggling and arguing. It doesn't work like that. We tell you what to do, and then...
That's called being an asshole. Have you ever heard that before? Someone to ask your advice, and then they don't follow it. That they're being an asshole.
Asshole. Okay, Yankee Doodle, $2. I'm thinking of a yellow gold Yachtmaster 2. Is it a good idea? I think it's a great idea. I actually like the watch. It's biggest. It's baddest. It's complete. Look at me. Look at me. Tim and Marco are dead to the community. $5. Nico, you don't understand. Paul is a romantic. People who he loved betrayed him. His personal feelings wounded. Rational issue. Let me just say to you, was Marco working at the booth? Yes or no?
No. He helped us out, though. He did help us out.
Okay, now that you've met him in real life, when does he start in real life?
That is something that is between Marco and myself. How about that?
Okay.
What do you have against Marco, Arch? What is wrong?
I tell you honestly, right?
I missed this. Just fill me in.
Okay, look, the problem is they're not allowed to earn more money than me, okay?
Of course
That's how it works here.
Of course they can.
But I don't have to support them and sing Kumbaya. See, what I did was, this is what happened, Rancher. Those three fuckers were a money-making machine for me. Then those sons of bitches started to earn more than me, and they were more creative than me, like kissing up to... They were more creative than me, okay? And you know what, Rancher?
We noticed.
I just used a bit of simple logic. I turned them on each other. I gave one love, I withdrew love from another, and guess what? It's like two rats. Fuck me dead. You just stand back. I mean, come on. I've been in the corporate world. I'm nearly 50. Okay, you can call me fat. You can call me anything you want, but I've been in the corporate scene a few times. I've seen a few cockfights in my time. And I know how to set these things
up. How about
up.
a horned inbred incel?
And here we go there. Toyota Mo, $10. Arch, I've never seen this show from a grown man taking a piss on you being made fun of. To a crew that did a fundraiser for you to get an LV box. What's next for the live stream? An invisible touch, £2.
Hey,
who rubbed the mug? LB Clyde, the devil, one knows. And Omar, $2. Marco made $50,000 off Archie. Hashtag Archie explodes.
All right, I'll be right back.
I got to tell you.
I'm going to be right back.
Yes.
Archie, can you fill me in about Marco? Come on, he's a good guy. Like, what happened?
Okay,
Stop talking about money. Stop talking about money bullshit. They've worked harder than you.
Look, the problem was there were a few things. I may have taken the eye off the ball, okay? They were very clever how they massaged the egos of my leads. The leads are weak.
Someone mentioned the Glen Ross leads, fucking legend.
Yes. The leads are weak. You're weak. You see that Humvee? You came to work in a Humvee. I came to work in an $80,000 BMW.
My watch is worth more than your car.
You know, I love that movie, you know. I got to tell you, it just turned out nasty. John Galt, $5. Nico, will Marco pay at Pride and Pinion be based on what he earned with the Pontiff? 50,000 per 6 months is a lot of money.
I can't afford that, mate.
Look, I hope he does well. The problem was there was a bit of animosity. They were better marketers than I was. These younger generation, Nico, they're not like me and you. We were fucking, you know, in our day, we didn't have computers. We didn't have interweb. We didn't have Instafuck. You know, we didn't have this shit. Right? We had nothing, man. We had to actually grift. We were grifters, okay? We had to really grift for our stripes. And I got to be honest with you, this whole world has changed. You know,
okay, Archie,
you know, Marco doesn't even like cars. Did you know that, Nico?
Archie, can
I know that he doesn't have a driving license, but
I know. Archie, how could you fucking do that, man?
Okay, Archie, let me say one thing, okay? I know how much it hurt you, how much it made you angry when I left you without giving you any notice. Okay?
Exactly.
We're going to witness an apology here.
No. Guess what? He's done the same thing now. The fucking loser has left again.
He's a
fucking piece of shit. Fuck you, Rancher! Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you!
Right.
What a fucking asshole. You know that?
I just wanted some fucking drama here.
What a fucking jerk. You know that? He's a fucking jerk. You know that,
Why?
Nico?
Why is he a jerk?
He's a jerk.
I don't know the man.
Yeah, no, he's just fucking pathetic. You know that? I gave him fame. I gave him respect in the industry. I gave him everything. And he just... No boundaries. Boundary issues. Very bad boundary issues.
Talk to me what happened between Marco and Tim, because that was fucking awkward.
What happened with Marco and Tim?
Yeah,
look
at the show. That was fucking awkward.
SR Bell, $2. Archie, have you seen the prices lately of yellow gold? I know, everything's fucking expensive. It's Rolex. Look, what happened was I basically turned the two rats against each other. I didn't have to do this. Do you understand? I can't take full responsibility. All I did was, they're two ambitious, youngish guys, okay? They're youngish compared to me. I'm old and fat and lower middle class. These guys here, all I did was just change the boundaries a bit, and before you know it, they had their own issues with each other. I can't invent hatred like they had to each other. I cannot fake hatred. Look at the hatred the Rancher has for me. That takes years of free live streaming to get that angry and twisted about somebody.
Right.
Okay? Well, that's not 5 minutes work, Nico.
But you don't hate Marco.
No, but Tim and Marco hate each other more than I could ever lay credit to.
What even happened?
Look, it's all about money and fame and stuff like that. Do you understand?
Right.
I just stay back. All I know is that they weren't doing what I wanted. They're making more money than me. I'm jealous. They're making better decisions. They're sucking up to people better than me, and they thought they were important. That's the problem. Between you and me, Nico, let's be honest, okay? I'm the original. You think I haven't been around the block a few times and seen a few setups in my life? You think I haven't been shafted half a dozen times in my own life? These guys are young. They might be smart, but I've got more experience, okay? So all I did was I got them to turn on each other. It didn't actually take much.
But Marco,
and that's it.
Marco didn't shaft you, as far as I know. Like, Tim was kind of copying.
To be completely honest with you, he's actually a pretty decent guy. Marco is actually a pretty fucking decent guy. He's a nice kid. Fucking ambitious. Don't fucking give him the keys to the... I'm just telling you, right? I'm just telling you honestly, I actually love the kid, okay? The thing is, I had to do what's best for me and my show. Okay?
Yeah.
And I didn't want to sing Kumbaya and join Tim's group where we all hold hands and we're streaming and we're all part of this team. I wanted them to realize I made you and I fucking break you. Okay? That's it. I had to do that.
Proven that.
But do you understand? They wouldn't listen to me. They started getting so cocky and arrogant. They become arrogant cunts. At the end, before I did this, Tim was on the stream saying, take it down, take it down, take it down. I did an interview with, I said Paul Thorpe was a soft cock. Let's be honest, Nico. You fucking know he was a softish fucking an ice cream in the sun.
Oh,
Okay?
Paul?
Yeah, Paul Thorpe was when he interviewed
Paul's not a
Bus
softie.
Boy.
Paul's not a softie. Here, there's a comment here from Scott B.
No, but when he interviewed Buff Boy, you know when he interviewed Buff Boy?
No, he wasn't soft. But here, can I?
Sure. You
bring
could
this to
answer
light?
anything.
Tim got someone to pay for the whole hotel bill, and Marco was pissed because Tim still charged him for his part. Was that correct?
Exactly. Correct. Oh, that
Is
was
that
one of the
correct?
fights. That was one of the disputes.
Because that is a dick move.
The other thing that happened was once Tim got monetized, right?
Yeah.
They were supposed to help each other until they all got 1,000 subs so they could all be monetized. He couldn't give a shit anymore. That's another dick move, okay?
Who couldn't give a shit anymore?
Tim. Once he got monetized, he didn't care about anyone else.
Yeah. But is this true about that hotel bill? Because that's not a nice move. Like, I wouldn't like that.
You know what? It is true. Apparently, it was paid for. He also ripped the Wizard off, I hear.
Did he?
The Wizard bought him a game console and he didn't live up to the end of his bargain.
Yeah, that's not cool. That's not cool. I'm going to have a conversation tomorrow with someone. That is not cool. I heard that.
I don't know that. I don't know. I'm just telling you. But the Wizard's an old guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't care.
And he's very ill at the moment.
Look, that's what I said to fucking Bear. I said, Wizard. I said to Bear, Bear says to me, why didn't you have a go at Wizard? I said, Bear, he's not a well guy, and he's a nice guy. He's got a heart of gold.
Yeah. But
you know that?
I have it a bit in perspective there, right? What happened with JJ?
Yeah. Doc BBC $2 fiked up Clyde leaving, not saying if he likes the yellow gold Yachtmaster 2, and we've also got Space Bird $11.11. Nico, would you be okay with a trusted employee grooming your best clients and opening a watch shop selling to them across the road for you?
No, because because I cornered that legally. Every employee of Pride and Pinion will have to sign a non-compete.
Yankee Doodle, $2, 5196 or Yellow Gold Yachtmaster. You know what? I honestly don't hate the Yellow Gold Yachtmaster 2. I think it's a fucking statement watch. If you want to have a it's like a Lamborghini, okay? It's not classy like a Ferrari, but it's fucking obnoxious, okay? It does the job. You want something obnoxious, and it is actually quite beautiful, whether you like Lamborghini or not, or with the yellow gold. It is a fucking, it's not a piece of shit. It's a Rolex. Personally, if I had the choice, I think the Yellow Gold Yachtmaster 2 would be more expensive than a 5196. It's much more expensive. But, you know, money aside, the 5196 is like it's like a classic Mercedes, and the Yellow Gold Yachtmaster is like a Lamborghini. It depends who you're trying to impress. Depends what you're trying to do. It's all about what you're trying to do there. And Ray G, $2. Arch 116613 LB is blue, not black. Bluesy versus root beer. Oh, you know what?
Easy choice. I love the bluesy, right?
But the thing is, I think the root beer is better because the bluesy. Then you get into an argument. Do you go 40 mil or 41 mil? Because the 41 mil, I think, has got better proportions than the 40. Whereas the root beer, there's only one. It's not a compromise.
Ah, right. I am going to get some sleep because it's way too
Nico, I just want to say one thing just very quickly there, guys. I want to say one thing before Nico leaves us. I want to say I really love you.
I appreciate that, big man. The OG. You're the OG, bro.
I got to be totally honest with you. No bullshit. I had a bit of a tiff. But I got to tell you honestly, you're a fucking cool guy. I love you completely. And I got to say, if you're in the EU, I'd fucking buy. Sorry, you're in the British section. You're in the UK,
No,
aren't
no,
you?
I'm in
Sorry.
the EU and the UK. So
Okay.
Europe and the UK.
Yep. I'd have no problems buying a watch from yourself. You're fucking honest. You're a good dealer. You don't rip anyone off. Salt of the earth. Honest,
Here it
good
is.
guy. You know
Here
what?
it is. In the beginning of
fucking-
December.
I would buy any watch from Pride and Pinion. No questions. No nonsense.
Archie, I want to ask something
Sure.
from Nico. I was,
Yes.
I was looking at this watch show videos. So I came across a video in which you were wearing. Actually, I am into day dates. I collect day dates. So I saw you wearing, which we call Octopussy.
Yes, correct.
Yeah. So how rare is that, and what are your reviews about that watch? Because I came across one and I missed it. So
That is
I'm
a
really,
full factory set Octopussy, right?
Yeah,
That
yeah.
complete factory set. That's the first time I've ever seen that variant with that dial, but that is extremely rare. That's 300,000 pounds at minimum, right? That is like, it's completely not my taste, but funny enough, I had an Octopussy on an auction back in the day. We're talking about 3 years ago.
I can
4
only.
years
I got to
ago.
step out of this. I can only handle 3 birds at a time. You guys, you take over.
So
What?
That's a joke. It's a joke, Nico.
It's late
Yeah,
here.
sorry, it's late. Okay, no, but Saad is actually a huge day date collector. He was actually offered one for $100,000 about 20 years ago. How long ago, Saad?
I think in 2008, but Nico, it was much more rarer than that. It was made from platinum, and it had a blue dial, a blue Stella dial with string diamonds on it.
Yes.
So,
A Stella down an Octopussy.
yes.
Is that,
Stella dial.
I have actually never seen that.
Yeah, very rare. It was basically the watch of King of Afghanistan. That watch belonged to him, and once he died, they auctioned all of his pieces, and
Yeah.
this watch was bought by my friend, and he offered me for $100,000, and I knew that this
Can you
was
get it now? Can you get it
no,
now,
no.
Saad?
I called him few days back, and he said it was long gone. It was long gone. At that
I
time,
have
nobody
never
knew about
seen-
this watch. Nobody, absolutely.
No, I have never seen one. I've never heard of one. A Stella down an Octopussy.
I will send
Because
you photos.
it's also different time. It's also different time areas.
Yes,
about-
but
It's about 10 years apart.
yes, the thing is, these watches were discontinued in the 80s, and then there were again some special order from the Arabs, and they recontinued it with the, what is it called, single quick set.
Ah,
This was also made in single quick sets.
like a 181.
I don't remember the reference
No,
number
no,
exactly. Sorry.
Single quickset would be a 180 series.
Yes,
Yes.
Quick
one
set.
180. I think it was 1803 or something. I don't remember it, but it was 4-digit reference number. That much I remember.
No, it'd be 5. It was single quickset. It'd have to be
Okay,
a 5-digit.
okay, 5 digits, yeah. But it was a single quick set. It has sapphire glass. It was all original, and it got sold to some auction house. I don't know exactly but the thing is, then these kind of watches, they are mostly special orders. So you don't have, the account for these watches, whether it is authentic or not. It took me around 2 months to just, make it a recognized original Rolex watch or not. There was one guy, Australian guy, which is on Rolex forums, Crown Collection. He has a lot of day dates. And he was the guy, he said that this thing is authentic. It has correct number of diamonds on the bezel. The setting on the bracelet is 100% correct diamond. Everything, was authentic about that watch. So I saw you, I think you had 2 of them in this show, if I'm not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was playing around with 1, yeah, not 2.
Yeah, I thought there was 2 in the showcase, but maybe I'm wrong. As you cannot see it.
There were 2 in the showcase. Yes, this is for my friend David.
I see. So are these good for selling, or
Yes.
you don't have market for these kind of watches?
I find it very hard to place a day date. Definitely an Octopus. I find it very, very difficult because it's such a niche. It's a niche of a niche market, right? Really, really rare vintage stuff. Daytona Blue John Player Special. That's where my comfort zone is more in. So
just very quickly, I gotta grab these super chats. Timepiece fund, $5 for every dollar I was earning in the taxi. I was keeping about 30 cents. Do you know how fucking hard it is? And you ask me why I'm not friendly or nice. Timepiece fund. There you go. Because I did it tough, Nico. I had to drive taxis at one stage after my divorce. I did it fucking hard.
Me too.
And people treat you like shit. You know what I mean?
21. I was 21. I actually enjoyed it.
I loved it too. It gave me more life experience. You've never seen cockroaches so low until you've done taxis. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You've never seen people so fucking... You see all walks of life.
Aye.
Yankee Doodle, $2. Arch, if I had to guess, am I more 5196 or yellow gold Yachtmaster? I got to be honest with you, Yankee. I'd probably go Yachtmaster 2. It's a beautiful watch.
This fucking shit. What are you talking about?
Look, it is beautiful. They're a beautiful.
5996 is fucking boring, and the Yachtmaster 2 is fucking obnoxious.
Yeah, that's probably, it's about right, actually. The one's extremely conservative, and the other one is extremely... One is like a... Let me put it this way. One's like a Rolls-Royce Silver Shadow. That's a 70s Rolls-Royce. Boring and old. And the other one is like a Lamborghini. Obnoxious, low, and a real bitch to park.
That 5196 is not a Lamborghini, like.
No, it's like a 70s Rolls-Royce.
Yeah. But a Yachtmaster's not a Lamborghini, like. I mean, that can't be, like. It's more like a Spiker, like a fucking a supercar brand that doesn't exist anymore because it was just too shite.
Yeah, the Spiker. They were from Sweden, weren't they?
Yeah, and then bought by a Dutch company. Guess what?
That's right.
The Dutch destroy everything.
But Spiker, Spiker was an old car maker like 100 years ago.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, like Spiker, they had a car in that famous movie. There was a 1950s movie on classic cars.
It looked cool. It looked cool. I know what it. Spiker. So that Spiker's it's a Phoenix. And G, $5. How high can the AP Royal Oaks go in value in a year from now? That's for you, Nico. I hate that watch. Listen, that's just guesswork. And if someone tells you it's going to be this much, they're lying because there's no fucking glass bowl. They're going up. That's a fact, right? How much? That's fucking bullshit. I mean, if someone and G, by the way, I hope you're well, by the way. But that, like, you can't say that. You can't say that with a true fucking.
By the way, Nico, let me just tell you a story, just so you know my personality. I sold a 14790 Royal Oak steel I had years ago. I lost fucking thousands on it. Okay.
Yeah.
I sold it for $8,000, $6,000 something, $8,000 I think I sold it for. Now they're worth closer to 30. And the guy I sold it to, he wonders why I'm angry at him because I'm angry. You know what I mean? I don't want to know how much money you've made, right? But guess what? I sold it to him. I just had it serviced.
That watch a little bit too small for you? That was a 36.
Yeah, but still worth thousands. Do you understand that?
Was that not a 36 millimeter one?
Yes, it was. It was.
Blue down.
But the grey blue. But the thing is, what I want to say is, the funny thing is, I had it serviced before I sold it to him, and now it still doesn't work. They're fucking shit. AP, they use those ultra thin movements. Fuck me. They use a JLC ultra thin movement.
Oh, yeah, they're fucking shit.
They're fucking garbage. They're so fucking. The crowns continually fall out and fuck up. They are really but they're worth a fortune. They are worth a fucking fortune. They are, honestly, they're kind of garbage. Okay? Right. Toyota Mo, $5. Archie, you need more
Mo, I'm wearing your watch
like Nico on. Also, JJ and Marco are great guys at the end of the day. Love you, Arch. Be nice to JJ and Marco. Thank you so much. Ah, look at Toyota Mo's very cool guy. Very, 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 very cool guy. EHD 614, $2. Thoughts on Maserati? Looking at a 2012 Gran Turismo. They're fucking trouble. Be honest with you. That fucking
Formula One, Sally Speed type transmission is a fucking disaster. They eat clutches. Maserati, fucking trouble. It's trouble. They're trouble. They are they're amazing cars. They're just trouble. 2012 is too old.
Could you collect D-dates? What do you currently have? And would you have a
He's got
photo of that
36.
Stella now?
He mainly has 36 mil ones. He's got 36 mil ones.
36 and 140 mm, 228, 239.
Ah, nice. Do you have a photo of that Octo, Stella?
Yeah. I did upload it on Crown. What is that? Rolex forums, but they somehow, it got deleted. But I told my friend to find it.
Could you send me
Actually,
a
find
photo
the
on
watch.
Instagram? I want to do some research in that because it's just there's about 7 till 10 years apart of these two
Yes,
watches.
and that's correct. I have snap of a magazine in which they have 1/8 the 5-digit the single quick set stellar dial same Octopussy. So I'll send you photograph of that magazine also for
I
reference.
appreciate that, mate. I appreciate that.
With the day dates, the thing is, whenever I come across a new thing, I think that it is a fake one, right? Then I research on it, and then I find it, okay, this was a rare piece. I have came across presidents with the made in Japan bands. Have you seen those?
Yeah. You know what my point is, Saad? This happens,
Yes.
like I'm in the trade, right?
Yeah.
And we call this the Italian special, right? And Italian dealers have a hand. They like to do this stuff, right? I'm not saying that it is in this case because I would love to research and understand it, right? But dial swaps happen so many times, and then a story will be told to give it provenance, right? And we're sitting in a market which money is an important thing, and if you can attach a story to a watch, the watch becomes all of a sudden significantly more expensive. So it is in everyone's or in the seller's benefit to put a story up there. And for me, I'm not saying that it is. I'm not burning down a watch. I'm really, really curious, and I want to understand if this is like legit. You see what I mean? If it legit, not talking about it's a fake dial. I'm talking about that dial was born in that case with that with the Octopussy bracelet.
I totally understand what you're saying, Nico, because I've seen these Octopussies with Italian settings on them. I've seen those. So actually, so I understand, and the piece that I am referring to you was 100% authentic, and it was bought by my friend from the royal family of Afghanistan, right? So it was an authentic watch. However, I will send you photographs whenever I find them, and you can have research on it. I come from Pakistan. In Pakistan, you get to have lot of gifts, these day dates. We find lot of day dates with these caboose written on them, with Khalid written on them, with you call it khanjar, we call it khanjar. Khanjar is a sword, basically. So and nobody buys them because they say, what the hell is this mascot on this, right? Nobody used to buy them. So same with the comics versions and the Mickey Mouse and all of these Tiffany dials. Nobody buy them. They say that these are customized watches. These are bastardized watches. So in Pakistan, and the other thing is, people don't have any information about these watches. People, there are a few dealers here, maybe 2 or 3 dealers. They know about these vintage stuff, and they look at your videos or any other guy's videos, and they learn from them. Before that, they don't know about anything. Yeah,
I would love to research that. If you could drop me a photo to my Instagram at Pride and Pinion or my personal one, I would really, really fucking appreciate that.
I tell you what, I tell you what I'll do is, because I know both you guys, Nico, I'll set a little subgroup up on my WhatsApp so you guys can talk to each other.
Aye,
definitely. Because I love you, Nico. I'd do anything for you.
No, I appreciate that.
And Saad's a great guy. He's actually Saad's got a lot of interesting hobbies and stuff. So look, I'm sure you guys could talk. So I'm more than happy to do the introduction on the WhatsApp.
No, I appreciate that, big man.
Yeah. No, that's cool. He's a
Nico,
Sard
yes,
really
please.
likes this sort of day dates. And I got to admire a guy. The day dates have been a little bit, haven't been flavor of the month for a couple years, but they were kind of the day dates were only available in the precious metal, except they
Right.
did have a very, very rare steel
steel.
version. They did do.
Yeah.
They
Those were
had
the
steel
prototypes.
ones.
In the late 70s, it was a prototype. But
Yeah, prototypes. Yeah.
I just acquired an 18039. This is for my
Okay.
personal collection. White gold 36 with the Saudi Air Force logo on it. Right. I mean,
Yeah.
the date wheel was swapped because that watch didn't come on an English date wheel. I don't believe that bullshit. Right. But I really love it. I bought it cheap, and I actually really like it.
These were basically gifts from the Middle Eastern businessmen to, to their servants, actually. You won't believe
Ah,
this, but to their servants. Day dates were the best gifts they used to give to their servants. If a servant used to do good, something progressive, used to give them this. And day dates were never very expensive back then. In the 80s, they were actually some of the Omegas were more expensive than these day dates. However, my objective in life when I was 10 years or 12 years of age, I always used to think about these days that one day I will get them. Then I came across few rare stuff, 18388s, that the Crown collections. I had those. Then I had 18338, 18048, and a lot of the bark finishes. Okay, here in Pakistan, people don't like bark finish watches. You can get them so cheap here, so cheap that. And when I compare those prices with Chrono 24, it's like $12,000 to $15,000 gap between the prices, and especially with the one which doesn't have the concealed clasp. But in your state, they're considered to be a rare item. I have one
yeah,
date which was bought from Paris, and it had a small hallmark, which was at that time law from in the French zone, some kind of law. When you sell yellow gold, you have to put that hallmark on it. So I have one that watch also. And for you guys, it is a rare item. For us, it is just another date. So you
yeah,
guys, you say that okay, this is a APH dial. This has this issue. This has a inverted 6. For us, no, it is just However, with the stone dials, I love this. I had lapis lazuli dial with on the date, malachite, onyx dial. Onyx has now become very expensive in your market.
yeah.
However, here it was, to be honest, it was costing us no more than $400-500 here. Original onyx dial, and wood dial used to cost around $200 at max, and that good wood dial,
Right.
not the yeah.
I
You
really,
used to
really
see
want
the
to have
grain.
this conversation with you.
Timepiece
let-
Fun, $5. Arch, did I tell you a story how I sold for $2 million and 3 months later it was worth $10 million? Yes, you did. But I'm an eternal optimist. It will only be a minor past story. Very, very true. And Cream Disco, $5. Question for Nico. How high can the stainless steel Panda Daytona go in 5 years?
Really appreciate that question, but no one knows, right? No one knows. It will be worth more than it is today, and that's it. And if someone tells you that it will be this much, they will lie because it's a fucking guess. People are just guessing. You can't predict this shit. You see what I mean? There's no
Look,
way you can predict this.
It's funny. 20 years ago, the watches that were hot in collectible Rolex was the bubble backs, the Princes. They haven't really gone anywhere. Daytonas have gone through the roof. And who would have thought modern Daytona, current model Daytona, would be so collectible and valuable? It is beyond ridiculous. Absolutely beyond.
You know what? That really is going up like a matter fucking hoax.
Actually,
Like
I
the
must
last-
admit, Nico, I did like you. You actually did know this, which was surprising because you're a bit younger than me. Because you actually, on that radio interview, you said, the first collectible watch, which is so true, was the Panerai market. That's when
Yes,
people had.
honestly.
That was the first time they went into multiples. Like collectors would have multiple PAMs.
Right.
And the funny thing is, I like how these Financial Times, they have articles on watches on the next Bitcoin, blah, 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 blah. They don't talk about Pam collectors or Breitling collectors from 20 years ago.
No, because we can learn so much from that era. It's crazy.
Well, that's the whole thing. You know, I think it's very hard to predict what is going to be popular and what is going to be soft. I mean, I've always said this. I mean, what's to say watches, you know, maybe that. The thing is this, with Rolex getting so hard it is, there's a whole level of market who doesn't even aspire to it. They just think it's too hard to get. It's ridiculous. So for a lot of people, they love Tag Heuer. I don't know how you find that, Nico, but I don't hate the brand, but you know, it's not Rolex, but for a lot of people, that's always been what they wanted, was a Tag Heuer or an Omega. It wasn't always Rolex for these people.
I'm not gonna burn a brand down because, like, Tag Heuer is relatively still like a lot of people will will work their entire lives and then get a Tag Heuer, which is incredible, which is good, right? But if
Yes.
you look at the watch, right? Hublot uses exactly the same fucking movements and sell them for 7 times the price than fucking Tag Heuer, right?
The thing is, you know, we're talking about octopuses, we're talking about yellow gold yacht masters. The reality is, for an average man to get a sub or a steel GMT is fucking impossible. It is very, very hard.
They just are even 36 millimeter, even vintage. They just 36 millimeter or whatever. They become they're becoming unobtainable, which is good for the brand Rolex because it means it's more upmarket, right? But it's not good for collectors because they'll have to spend more.
Exactly.
Right?
So it's.
By the way, Nico, I always wanted to Rolex be like that. You know, Rolex had become very common. Every Tom, Dick, and Harry used to have a Datejust. So
Rolex,
yeah.
but raising the prices will not make it more uncommon. It will actually make it more common and more desirable.
Yeah, but for the newer generation, it will be a little bit difficult. Like for me, it was easier to acquire because it was the Datejust used to cost 13,000, 14,000 for the 118238s, and now they have climbed to $30,000, $40,000. I have one with the green dial, which has been discontinued, and it has reached $45,000 just for the dial. So for the newer generation, it will be very difficult to acquire it. Very difficult.
Sad, let's talk. I need to go to bed because I need to pick up.
I'll set that group up there, and I'll put you in it, Nico.
Wait. Nico didn't happen the last time you set people up in a private group. You didn't finish this story. You should warn him.
What? What happened?
No, don't worry. It's nothing. Look, it's just they're having a joke there. Just look, I set up a group for gay men. Okay, that's another story. Okay?
Can we just have a normal group, Arch?
This is just you and him. This is nobody in the group. It's just you and Saad. This group is not for any other members. I'm just gonna because you guys know each other. The easiest way I can get you to talk to each other is I'll make a group and put just you two in there, right? Because I tell you honestly,
serial killer.
No, but that was the gay group. Okay, that was another group. Okay, this is not a gay group. This is only for Saad and for Nico because Nico is a major help. He's a sponsor, and I got to help my good guys. And Nico, you go to bed. I'll set the group up. I love you. Okay, you're welcome on anytime.
Thank you, Nico. Nice talking to you. Take care.
Sad, lovely to meet you, mate. Really, really nice. Bourbon Heart, good to see you, my friend.
Hey, thank you so much. You go to bed, Nico. Go and have some sleepies.
Arch, see you soon, bro.
See you later. Bye. Saad, that was very good bit of banter there. We've had an interesting show so far. What did you think, Burbinghard? You've got some echo, bad echo. Burbinghard, talk to me.
Again, hold on. Let me fix my mic then.
Yeah, that's not so good there. Saad, what did you think?
Yeah, it was very unique. Actually, you know, the solo shows that you do is more towards watches. People ask you watch questions, and it becomes even more successful doing it solo because you're a professional, proper watch enthusiast.
By the way, you know, Marcelo, he's not answering my call. I tried to invite him back. You think about it. Okay, you can take all the jokes aside and say I used him. I got 3 business leaders. Just hang on one tick. I'll just be 1 minute. You just talk amongst yourselves there. I'll just be one minute. 1 minute.
Hello, Birmingham. How are you?
Doing pretty good. Hey, I was just giving you a hard time, Saad.
No, thank God your echo has subsided. I couldn't hear you properly because you're an important person of the community. So we need to hear from you.
Well,
It was the third day you were having.
I'm having
this
sound.
echo.
Yeah, I tried swapping to a new mic cable. I don't know where the echo's coming from.
Yeah. So Birmingham,
figure it out.
one concept that you were mentioning in the last stream was you were more interested in buying a house first and then on these watches. Which is the actual concept? Which is the true concept we should have? Car. Sorry.
Yeah. No, so I think I was trying to like contrast, Arch, how he's saying like, I don't get a watch first, and that's kind of like a cornerstone versus this capstone idea, right? So for me, Rolex was like an end goal. I wanted to have a lot of other things accomplished just in my life, and then it was like once I get to a certain level, then you buy a Rolex as a
first you need to
a gift yourself.
Fulfill your basis, make yourself strong, have a good car, have a house which you don't have to pay rent. Once you do that, then these Rolex and these watches and these all stuff are just luxury items. However, these days Rolex have also become a good piece for investment. Before that,
and there are people that kind of take that cornerstone approach where it's like, no, part of their come up is like, no, I'm gonna get the Rolex first, right? So I get that too. It's a different approach. I think everyone kind of has their own approach on how they're comfortable with it. While Archie's not away, I can espouse I wouldn't like go into a lot of debt though to buy luxury goods. Some people do use watches as an investment vehicle. The average person that owns watches, I don't know that they have the necessarily the education or the experience in buying and trading them, that it would be worth that extra risk for them.
The concept that Archie has is also very important, as about once you buy yourself a nice suit, it gives you energy, it gives you efficiency. Same with the watch, whatever you like, or the car you have, it gives you confidence, and that makes your progression. You progress harder. It gives you. So in that context, I think watch first is a good concept. When you are wearing a nice Rolex and you feel that you are the best dressed man in the room, so you have confidence in you, and
Van Lux, $2.80. Poo break. Thank you, Van Lux. The thing is, of course, I think the other thing is too, if you buy a watch, it's much better to invest in a good watch than to buy really expensive designer clothes. I'm not saying buy rubbish clothes, but you can then say, you know what? I don't need to get the crazy type suit. I could get something. To be honest with you, Saad, you got so many good tailors in Pakistan. For a lot of suits, instead of buying off the rack like a Hugo Boss suit, you're much better off to get something tailor-made. It will fit you so much better.
That is actually true. However, I tell you a funny story. My brother, he was having a wedding in 2018, and I used to live in Dubai back then. And Dubai, whenever you are hungry, you just go out and you eat. And I used to get that kind of lifestyle. So I got around 110 kgs. I gained a lot of weight, and I couldn't feel that. I came to Pakistan to attend my brother's wedding and just tried a old suit of mine, and it couldn't fit me. So tailor cannot make a suit for you in just 2-3 days, right? So I had to go back to Dubai and go straight away to Kanali and buy myself a suit, because Kanalis have big suits also, for a big man. And so whenever you have this kind of situation, just straight away go to Kanali. They have, and in one day they make it made to measure for you, not a bespoke suit, made to measure, and then you are done with it. Their fabrics are extremely nice. They're very lightweight, breathable. Their Super 130's wool is much better than another company's Super 180. So
100% right there. I got to tell you, we've got another super chat coming through fast and furious. We've got Lapo76, $9 New Zealand. Forget Marcelo. It's impossible to understand what he's talking about. Look, I was trying to give him advice. He's had just out of interest there, guys, just out of interest, if ever you wanted proof that a watch doesn't make you a business leader or makes you successful with the ladies or makes you a winner, just look at Marcelo. He's got two of the best modern Rolexes, a Smurf, a meteorite dial, and his business is he's got I actually I feel sorry for him. This is why I spent so much time, is because I feel sorry for him. The problem is he won't fucking listen. He won't listen.
Yeah.
He won't listen. I've had 3 business leaders. You think about it. Okay, I'm a bit of an asshole and it's all for YouTube, but look at it. 3 self-made, well, Sards, you inherited a bit, but 2 other self-made and 1 gazillionaire. And the truth of the matter is, they give him some hard love. And did he listen to them? No. He fucking argues. Oh no, he just explains he just explains bullshit. He makes excuses for things that aren't working instead of saying, maybe that's a good point. Good point. No, he just argues. And I got to be honest with you, Sard, I don't think I could have put him in a room with Elon Musk and he'd still be arguing.
because he has a different concept, his mind concept is different. He doesn't have business mindset.
But if you're going to talk if you've got business trouble, shouldn't you talk to another businessman who knows about that?
Of course I do. I take advices all the time.
If you have business problems, you talk to somebody who's older, who may have had that problem before themselves. Instead of thinking about it and reinventing the wheel, you get someone else who's already done the hard work to tell you the answer.
This is why we have to listen to our elders. They have much more experience.
I was just trying to explain why things with him are a fucking disaster. Envy Scotsman, $3. Dis says he's OG and you are has-been. Thoughts? Look, Dis, I'll be honest, that's another person who I fucking feel sorry for because he's so fucking pathetic. The guy is pathetic. What do you think? Sard?
Personally, who? This or that other guy? Marcelo?
This.
This, at least the last stream when he was here, he was a little bit on the harsh side. However, normally, he's a good person. I won't say that he's a bad guy. Same with Marcelo. Marcelo,
Yes.
At least he respects you, which is very important. And I want Marcelo to come back, actually, so we can have good discussion.
We were talking about this Rolex Octopus. I just wanted to share that on the screen. Some people are thinking, what the fuck is this thing?
Octopussy.
Octopussy.
Yes, that's the proper reference.
So is this what it looks like?
Yes, but it had a much better dial. It had a string diamond dial. String diamond.
Is this an Octopussy with 30?
Yes. This is an Octopussy.
What do you think of that?
Extremely ugly, but rare. I love rare stuff.
I don't know if you'd say extremely ugly. Is that... You reckon that's ugly?
But the quality of the diamonds, nothing can match it.
And what metals did they do these in? What
Platinum,
metal
platinum, white gold, and yellow gold only. No, not in rose gold. But again, Rolex doesn't have a good database when it comes to vintage timepieces. So you can never say a time will come, there will be a rose gold available too. These were all, special orders. You could have a date with Jubilee bracelet. You could find them also from the authorized Rolex.
Oh, you can get them.
Yeah.
Wow.
At that time, not anymore, but in 80s.
So are you after one now? Do you feel angry that you missed out, or how do you feel about that?
It is a lost opportunity. I don't care about it anymore. However, whenever somebody is wearing one of these, then I come to remember about the lost opportunity, because at that time it was $100,000. Now is for 500,000. But same goes for the Rolex Daytona Rainbow. Rainbows were not too expensive. It was expensive, but not too. Now they are for $500,000 a piece without central link bracelet. So these are all lost opportunities that we are
How
having.
much more expensive than a standard? This is probably the most extravagant day date they made, or what was more than this?
Just different kind of gemstones were used. Otherwise, the design design remained the same. It
So
had
when did the
bigettes in
first
the center.
Octopussy come out?
I think because
70s.
someone
There's 70s and mostly 70s and 80s.
Yes, 70s and 80s, but few in 90s also.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Wow,
You can
that's
see this one
amazing.
has a plastic archaic glass, right? You will find
Yes.
few rare ones which has sapphire crystal.
Oh, I see. What's rarer, sapphire crystal or plastic?
Check one reference which is 18148. Can you check it? 18148. But just remove
18148. Let's see if it
just
comes
remove
up.
the Octopussy.
Okay.
These were also very rare ones. You could see the one which has green dial. This is actually bloodstone dial. You see this, ruby, ruby diamond, different kind of settings on it. Normally, people haven't seen these kind of stuff.
Yes, and they would assume it's aftermarket.
Yeah, most of them will say that these are not authentic stuff.
I see.
This is the ruby with string diamond dial. This is bloodstone
It's a
dial.
marble dial.
The white one is marble dial. The other one, the green one, is bloodstone.
Oh, I see. Have you seen
Yeah.
many of these yourself?
Yes, I have. That's why I have so much interest in them. In real life, they're very beautiful. The
Why don't you
lapis
collect
lazuli.
them? Why don't you collect these? Tell me this.
I will start collecting them now, actually. But it's too late for me because the prices have gone really up. And if whenever somebody is selling it for good price, then I will. But not now. And if they are not worth it, actually, Archie, nobody will buy it from you. And these, the double ones and the 1 2s, the double 2 serial number watches are very highly built, high quality. They have less tolerances and stuff. You see the 5-digit reference number watches, the vintage ones, they are very loose. You see them, they don't look like high quality watches. Just look at 18038 or 18238.
Yeah.
It has
Yeah.
no match to 118238 when it comes to quality.
I see. Interesting type of watches these are.
Yeah.
And the thing is, any of these variations is becoming more and more popular. There was a stage where people didn't even like military. With the military markings, they hated it. They would actually pay for a new back to get the military markings off it. And now those military markings are worth a fortune. You know
But
what I mean?
only in Western countries. In the place where I live, they want original, no markings on them, whether it is on the case back or on the dial. It should be all original.
Yes.
I don't know. I think some of these are a little more polarizing now. I mean, especially when you're talking about like the Octopussy versions, where you have like these iced out cases or iced out bracelets, especially. I don't know that it's like appropriate in every setting.
Yeah.
And Birmingham Heart, most of these watches, they come from Pakistan and they go to Dubai. People, these dealers from Pakistan, they fly to Dubai, they sell them for $40,000, $50,000, $60,000. And these dealers in Dubai, then they sell them to Europe, for much, much higher rates, because those guys know more and they are more enthusiastic about these stuff.
Yeah.
And who will, wear these kind of stuff, Can you Can you just notice that isn't it too much blingy and too much stuff going on? These are just for collectors, not for wearing it directly.
Yeah.
Archie, the first one is 18148, right? This is 5 digits, so it obviously means it is a single quick set.
Yes. 18148.
So
Yes,
so this
that's a 5-digit. So any 5-digit would be single quick set.
a single or a double quick set.
It would be 182. That would be for double quick set.
Exactly. 18248 will be for a double quick set. Yeah.
Yeah. So, look, these are quite rare.
This is Eye of the Tiger dial.
Yeah, they're extremely rare.
Yes.
It's look, you can collect anything. These things are, you've got to specialize, in what you like. It's not to say these are very, very specialized. There's many, even those Arabic dials, incredibly valuable. Arabic.
Yeah.
I got a friend who actually, he ordered one a day with an Arabic dial.
That would be the platinum one.
Platinum one, yes. He ordered it with Arabic, which I thought he was crazy. I thought, why the fuck would you want Arabic on your watch? You know what I mean?
It has become a fashion, just a fashion statement.
Yeah, I can't read it, but you know what I mean? To me, I don't like it.
Yeah. Even the date wheels are, the day wheels, sorry, they are in Arabic these days.
Here we go. The Timepiece Fund, $2 there. They became great because Jordan and Tyson were coachable. What's he talking about there? Something. NV Scotsman. Okay, don't worry about that. That's fine. Okay, yeah, no. There we go, guys. What do you think? What do you guys think there? Birminghard and Saad there. What do you think of this crew here? What should I do? We had Clyde on. Is Clyde? Do you think I should welcome Clyde back, or do you think it's too much bad blood there? What do you think? Give me some ideas.
I thought it was entertaining.
You, Birminghard.
Yeah.
I thought it was entertaining.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll bring him back again, to be honest with you. He didn't really add much. He didn't really want to add any of the difficult questions. And Mr. Smelly, 1977, £5. Arch, did you see the Archie's List movie trailer I sent you in WhatsApp? It's an unlisted tribute to the Pontiff. Your public need to see it. I will do that. I'll post that link before we go. It's a tough thing. What do you think, Saad? We gave our best effort to Marcelo. He clearly isn't interested in listening to us.
He will, it will take him some time for coaching.
You know what? I really don't give a fuck. If he wants to sit in his fucking toilet with a parrot and
by the way, can I tell you something? He was on Tim's stream a few hours back, and somebody asked this question from him, from Tim, and this also. It's the same question. Will you guys go back to Archie's live stream? And Marcelo's reply was like, I and this will discuss, and we will then see what happens.
Yeah, I'm happy to be completely honest with you with this. He's a complete waste of fucking time. The only reason I helped him was he's so pathetic.
I like him. He's entertaining.
He's fucking rude. He doesn't know when to sit there and say nothing at times. I'm in the middle of an interview and he's grunting or breathing. You know what? Just fuck off. It's too late in life for me to start teaching him some manners. Okay? It's always about him. Why does he need to be the center of attention? Maybe he's fucking boring. This is the problem. Bersha, $5. Don't forget you are reading a lot of Arabic numerals on watches. Good point. I got to be totally honest with you there. A lot of these fuckers, they're just out for what they can get. They think it's easy to transition into YouTube. It's very, very hard. Tell me this, Burbing Hard, what do you think of these day dates? They're fucking expensive things. Would you ever get a day date?
If I did, it would just be a normal yellow gold day date. I wouldn't get one that's all iced out.
I really like the 118238. I think that is just a classic. And I'd probably say Roman sort of dial, nothing. A white with Romans would be fucking beautiful. That's a beautiful sort of watch there. It doesn't need to be something more to it than that. What do you think of that, Saad? That sort of... Well,
Archie, you used to have 18038 with a very, very special dial, but I don't know whether you knew it or not. It was a blue diamond vignette dial. Blue diamond vignette. It had that black to blue shade in it. I've seen that in your videos. Just check out prices of those dials. You will be amazed.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying there. Look, a lot of these things, everything becomes... I think with day dates, I honestly like the champagne. I think the champagne.
I have this. This is actually a pink color. I have this one also. This is actually pink dial with the yellow gold buttons, stick markers.
Yes, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful watch. That Pine Baron, $50. Arch, give a shout out to Mike, Ken, and Chuck. We are in West Virginia for a golf tournament. Wish us luck. Good luck, boys. Mike, Ken, and Chuck. Good luck, the Pine Baron. Good guy. The thing that's happening is Rolex is getting so much more expensive. The 36s were quite good bargains. Now they're rising again. They didn't go anywhere for a long time. From the late 90s until 2016, 2017, they went nowhere. What did you think, Saad?
For the 36 mm.
Yeah.
They are still producing 36. 128238 reference, I believe it is 128238. So 36 mm will never go out of fashion. It is true size for a dress watch. Even technically, day dates are never a dress watch. But times have changed, so you can call them a dress watch. With a 40 mm, it is too big on me. Even though I have one in white gold, it is too big. I don't know why people call 40 mm small size. Don't know.
Yes.
The Daytona that I have, it sits well on the wrist, so for that 40 mm is okay. For a sports watch, 40 mm is fine. But I would say they produce 38 mm somewhat
that'd be
between.
Perfect.
That would be perfect. Exactly.
But with the new Explorers being 36 millimeter and the new OPs that are 36 millimeters, I mean, those sell well for men. So I think that it's more acceptable now to wear a 36 millimeter watch. I wonder if going when it's something like all like diamond encrusted, at least for the American market, it almost seems, I think to some people, that it's a little more feminine. Like I can see my wife wearing a watch that has diamonds on it, but for a lot of dudes, if you're not into like hip hop, I don't see as many people wearing like diamond encrusted jewelry for men.
No, it's a bit tacky. You know what I mean? DC and LV, $2. AC3 has enough X-Cast to do 100 reunion shows. Yeah, I got to tell you guys, I think for Dis, you know what? I gave him too much airtime already. He is just a complete waste of time, to be honest with you. Complete waste of time. And,
bring Marcelo back. He has some good pieces. He has.
No, he won't come back because we gave him hard love. We told him what was wrong with his business. He doesn't want to listen to that. He wants us to agree with him. Do you understand? He wants us to agree with him.
A successful businessman, the most successful businessmen I've ever met are generally very, very proactive, right? Like you don't blame circumstances, like you take responsibility for everything as much as you can, because then you're able to control it. If you make excuses like, oh, I can't do that because of this, or oh, the market, or you come up with excuses for things, then it's out of your control.
If you cannot
lead a horse to water, you can't make him drink.
Yeah, exactly. If you cannot take negative criticisms and all the time you want just praising to be done, that is when you become an unsuccessful person.
I got to tell you this with the bark. It's interesting you mentioned bark. It was very popular in the 70s and 80s, right?
Yeah.
But they also hated it as well. You know what I mean? The bark finish. The problem with the bark finish, it's very hard to fix if you damage it. With smooth, you can always laser weld or fix it or polish it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
But with bark, it's very impossible to get that finish right. You understand?
However, the advantage with bark is that it doesn't get scratched. With the polished ones, it gets scratched really easily, and the contrast between the satin finish and the polished, after some time they become a single tone watch. But still, bark finish is long gone, even though they used to produce two kinds of bark finishes, not just one. There were two separate bark finishes. However, I'm getting one at a really good price, and I'll send you photographs if if you say it's a nice piece, then I'll go for it. It doesn't have a concealed clasp, and it is in really good condition. However, the dial is not original. The dial has been repainted by someone. I have to find a dial for him.
Oh, I see. It's I gotta say to you, I hate repainted dials. That really pisses me off. I tell you a story of a date. I'm no longer friends with him. We had a disagreement. We're no longer friends. This guy's a fucking conspiracy sort of guy, right? But anyhow, he actually sold one of those enamel dials. Enamel dials they did in the 70s.
Yeah. Okay. We call it Stella dials. Yeah.
Stella dial. He sold it at an auction, Sotheby's or Christie's, or Antiquorum. I can't remember which auction house. I think it was Antiquorum. Anyhow, what happened was he sold it. It was actually in Hong Kong, one of the auction houses in Hong Kong. And what happened was he sold it, and then because he was a stingy son of a bitch. He never serviced them before he sold them. But anyhow, it got a bit of fogged up. You know how it fogs up, right? Because the seals, obviously it must be raining, or they took it outside, got a bit of water on it.
Gets moisture
fogged
in it,
up. Yeah. So the lady who bought it, they took it into Rolex London. And Rolex London said, oh, this dial is not original Rolex. And they said to her, you would need to pay for a service, and you need to pay for a new dial, and we would keep the old dial because it's non-original.
Yeah.
And eventually, so what happened is she went back to the auction house with a letter from Rolex to say it's not real. And the auction house, they asked him for his money back. They said, we'll return it to you. And he said, no, hang on a minute. And what happened was he actually spoke to them in Switzerland, Rolex Switzerland, and they said, oh, yes, no, it is definitely real. It's da-da-da-da-da. Because the London branch had never seen it. Do you understand?
Huh. Yeah. Okay.
Well, the staff at Rolex London at that time hadn't seen it.
Yeah.
And this is the problem. These super rare ones, you can't just take it to Rolex and ask. They don't even know about it themselves. You know how you're talking about how rare these things are? They don't even recognize it themselves sometimes. Do you understand, Saad?
The difference between
because the money
yeah.
she paid for this watch was the dial. That was worth probably 3 times the price of a normal date 8 because it had the stellar dial.
True.
And they were going to charge her to. Can you imagine that? Because also, either they didn't know, right? Because they haven't been exposed to it, or they were trying to keep the parts. I think it was probably that they didn't know. I don't think, but some people have said, they're trying to sneak the parts. This woman came in, she looked Arabic, she wouldn't know. They thought, oh, we could pin, because they know these parts are fucking valuable. That dial is worth thousands, because all you do is you would buy a date without a stellar dial from the correct period, and you could put it in, and how would you know?
Only Rolex knows, because they can decode the serial numbers. Only they know. You don't. You cannot.
Yes.
I don't know, but Rolex doesn't. I've heard the saying that Rolex employs technicians, not watchmakers. Because I wonder if they really. I mean, if you really think they're doing stuff out the back door, but if I had an older vintage one of a kind Rolex, I wouldn't send it to Rolex. I would no way send it to Rolex.
It's like taking a vintage Mercedes. If you had a Gullwing Mercedes, you don't take it to your local Mercedes dealer to do repairs.
No.
You take it to a specialist who specializes in vintage. And Rolex says themselves, once it gets to a certain age, what age is that, Saad? What age do they say? I think it's 50 years.
Yeah, but they don't offer service or parts anymore for those kind of watches.
For what age, they say? What's the line in the sand?
I'm not sure, but it depends upon models also. Some rare watches, even if they are not too old, but if it's rare, they will never service it.
Yes. So you've got to be really, you've got to realize this. It's very, very hard to have some of these pieces.
And this problem is not just with the dates, it's with the Daytona also. You find Daytona, which nobody know about it. It has the floating cosmograph written on it, or this and that.
Yes.
Every time you find a new piece, 99% of people, they jump in and they say this is a fake thing. Then after 20 years, you realize that it was in production.
Yes, exactly right. Very nice super chat. The Pine Baron. Here we go, Pine Baron. $20. Arch, my friend Mike just bought a 2017 Range Rover. Give him your straight up opinion. Look, I think Range Rovers are one of the nicest vehicles to drive in. That air suspension, fantastic ride. Probably the most unreliable vehicles known to man. They feel, when they're working, they're amazing. The problem is with these Range Rovers, I spoke to a few people who've owned them. They all love them. But they say, if you're not careful, you've got to take it to a specialist. If somebody jacks it up, they'll fuck up that air suspension very easy. You've got to know what you're doing, okay? You can't just put it on a hoist and off you go. You've got to know what you're doing. What's your experience with Range Rovers, Saad?
I had few of them. Most of them were 5-liter V8s. These days, they produce the P400E and hybrid also. I never had that. They're really fast. The engine sound is extremely beautiful. Interior quality is great. But they have engine and they have problems. If you can maintain them, they're really good cars. It's like S-Class on steroids. Your G-Class is not as S-Class. G-Class is piece of garbage. I hate the way it looks. It is just a matchbox. Totally. The ML class, these is garbage.
They're made in America.
Totally, the GLS, GLE, these are all this shit garbage. I will always go for LX570s over these pieces of shit, But if you really want something which is glamorous and which has statement, then Range Rover is the thing for you. But you have to maintain it. For me, it was difficult to maintain because we don't have proper know-how over here, and also the parts were very expensive. In Australia, you can get parts. You have places there. However, we have to import each and everything from United Kingdom. So the duties, the taxes and stuff, it is a headache to own these kind of stuff.
Thomas Burdett, £4.50. Pull up Omega 33.3 chronograph and Rolex 4113 and compare the new Omega Chronoscope. It's 40 styling back. Are Omega onto something? What the hell are they? This is... I'm just trying to find this shit here. So Omega...
Thomas Burnett is bringing us back. I thought I was on Archie Kilmer's show by mistake.
Amiga
I do like
33.3.
it.
Hello,
I do
Doc.
like
How
it.
are you?
I'm good. Do I have a little echo going on?
No, it's
A
fine.
little bit.
It's fine.
Actually, this is, yes, okay, very reminiscent of this here. Yeah, okay, so they've added this to this kind of looks attractive. Fair enough. Yes, I do agree with that. That is beautiful.
Very 40s,
Rolex
50s.
4113. Let's call that baby up. Rolex.
It looks the same like this 4500 and stuff.
Da 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 da.
Same like this, yeah. I know these
Beautiful.
watches.
Worth
Value
a
movements.
fortune. This is a split second. The 4113 is a split second, which is amazing piece of kit. Amazing. Is 40 styling back? I think they're trying to bring out anything from their past to sell stuff. Are Amiga onto something? I don't know if I'd say that.
I mean, why not give it a try? Look what happened with Breitling brought back some from the 50s. Why not? Yeah.
What did you think, Doc? I had the Rancher on. What did you think? He's as toxic as ever.
It was a little bit of a flashback. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think I'll be inviting him back on again.
Hold on, Arch. Hold on. Before we make that decision, how much money in super chats
Exactly.
It
came
wasn't
coming
that
in
great.
when he was on? Okay. Hey, I'm just
Okay.
trying to.
Hey,
be
$20 is $20, right?
Yeah, no, you're right. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. I might be inviting him again, but you know, it's a bad vibe. He's a.
Well, also, how long was he on to get the $20? I mean, he probably wasn't there more than 5 minutes. It just seemed like an hour to you.
I was driving. I was driving when I heard it, but it was sounding like it was super chat after super chat. But
Yeah, actually, it wasn't bad. Actually, I will invite him back, okay? Yes, we'll invite him back, but I'm not going to go soft cock, okay? No Paul Thorpe.
It kind of pissed me off, though. I never really got an understanding if he likes the Yellow Gold Yachtmaster, too. I'm a little confused. I got to be honest. I'm pissed off right now.
Actually, I got to tell you, these 1940s type of watches there, I'm not sure if I really like it in the Speedmaster case. That's the only thing.
they should have done it. They should have done it without using the lyre lug style.
I don't
case.
know. I suppose they're trying to bring it up to date and they're trying to tap in because it's the success of the Yachtmaster, isn't it? That's what everyone wants. Let's be completely honest there.
I'll be curious how it wears. The new chronoscopes. I mean, it's I think a 43 millimeter wide case, so a little bit bigger. Are you able to pull up actually from Omega's website the case back? Some people aren't that enthusiastic about it for
this
over
is the
8,000.
Omega, the new 333.33 chronograph. Let's call it up. Oops, which one would you want? What's the new one? It's the Chronoscope. Speedmaster.
The Chronoscope.
The Chronoscope. Helps if I can spell this bloody thing, doesn't it, hey? Da-da-da-da. Look, I suppose the problem is the Speedmaster is a very successful line. They're trying to have that success. If they didn't have the case...
I think it would look better in an Ed White case. That's just my personal opinion. I think it would look better.
Yeah,
you know,
interesting.
Because it's going for the 50s look, right? But it's in a 60s case. It doesn't match.
So here's the thing, though, right? I think this is considerably better than doing another limited release Speedmaster.
I'll give you that. You're right about that. You're right about that. It's definitely a little more interesting, right? The dial.
Yeah.
But what do you think about if it were an Ed White case with that dial.
Yeah,
I
I don't know
personally
that they
think it
should-
would pop that way.
Yeah, I don't know that they needed to go with the lyre lug style case, and they could have probably made it a little bit smaller.
I mean, they could have put it in an Ed White case or a First Amiga in space case. I mean, they've got the case.
Sorry, here's the back of it. That's the back of it.
Yeah.
That's not terrible, is it?
It's a little different, to say the least. A little different.
But no one's going to really see that. You know, if you like the dial, if you like the case, no one's going to see that, right? I mean, that's not the reason to say no, thank you. It's a little odd.
Yeah, I don't particularly hate it. I suppose they're trying to bring something out. They want more successes. They want to have. They're a business. They want more.
And you got to give them credit for trying at least a little something new, and that happens to be with the case back.
And it's interesting for them to bring out models from their past. Humble Pine, $10, just checking in. No idea what topic is, but supporting Pontiff. By the way, unpopular, but I do like Tim. So no, that's okay. You can be completely honest with us there. By the way, Dis and Marcelo are teamed up. They're angry at me. They are now angry. Saad, what the fuck did I do to these boys? Saad, what do you think?
You raped them.
The fame changes people, Arch. The fame just changes people.
I mean, they were losers. Nobody wanted these losers at all.
You think it might have been the screaming? No.
I'm trying to help them with their problems.
Well,
and Pine
everybody's
Baron,
been screamed
$10.
at.
Arch, my friend wants to buy an Explorer 2 and his wife hates the look of it. How should he handle it? Look, the thing is this. Why does it matter what the wife hates or likes? I mean, it's your money. Why does it matter? She doesn't like it. Is she going to wear it? It's your watch.
What happens when the wife wants to buy some shoes that he doesn't like?
I mean, why is she even involved in the decision process? I don't understand this. Is she paying for it? Does she have money? These are the key ingredients, Pine Baron. Is it her money? Is it his money? If she doesn't like the Explorer 2, maybe she likes the Day Date instead. You've got to wing this. We need more facts. But I don't understand why she's even involved in it. I mean, what do they like? It's funny. A lot of women I know, they seem to like sub $500 watches on men. Why is that, Doc?
Well, if they're married to them.
Because they want more money spent on them.
Yeah.
They want more money spent on them. Because every dollar, these women realize every dollar that a man spends on himself is one less dollar to spend on her.
Wait, does Pine Baron's friend? Well, hold on. Does Pine Baron's friend have a pet bird by chance?
You know what? I'm actually quite happy they've gone. They were toxic. They were quite toxic. Both of those guys were actually pretty toxic critters.
Oh, that was painful, Burbinger. That was good.
I like them both.
I like them too. You're kidding around. We're both kidding around. Yeah.
To be honest with you, it's kind of cool that they've left the stable. It's kind of cool because you know what? They weren't listening to the advice anyhow. I had, look at this. You can hate me all you like, but I had 3 businessmen on to give them advice. Jokes aside, 3.
You also had a bumbling chiropractor too, for that matter.
And a bumbling to give advice.
Yeah.
Did he listen to any of it? He didn't like the advice. So you know what? It's like it's anyone who goes to see a doctor. The doctor says to me, Arch, you need to lose weight. And I think, you know what? I'll go to another doctor. Eventually I'll find a doctor who doesn't say that to me, right? And the honest truth is, if you don't like what they say, go to, we're trying to solve his problem. If you keep eating pizza and eating fast food, you're going to put the pounds on. It's the same sort of deal. Pine Barren, $10. She won't let him buy it. It's his money. He earns it, but she controls the budget. Fuck me dead.
Oh, man.
And he bought her a Range Rover, I believe. I don't know who got the worst deal.
Dang.
He bought
Bud
a Range
the
Rover
Stud.
and he gets.
Bud the Stud, $5. What fame is going to their heads? They're not household names like Archie. Also, is it me or does Nico look like the gopher from Caddyshack? I love that movie, Caddyshack. And Matt Mulford, $25, paying dues for the recent free shows. Good stuff with the tough love, Pontiff. Wearing a Lange 1 moon phase. Holy fuck, that's a beautiful watch. You know, Sard, I think a Lange 1 moon phase, I got to say this to you, I think it's far more beautiful than a day date.
Yeah, it will take me develop taste. It will take me time.
But it's not much more, the day dates are gone through the roof. Maybe it's time to get in something like Lange's.
I will
Don't
go
you
for
think?
Calatrava.
Don't you think day dates are a bit of an acquired taste anyway? I mean, the more classic is the date just. Really.
The funny thing is, it's a bit like the Mercedes CL. It was only available in V8 and V12. So it's a very, very special breed. The day date is one of the few Rolexes that was only available in... Okay, they did have a prototype steel. Actually, they had a steel version which was also given to members of the Saudi Air Force or something at one stage. There was a steel one that was released in... I think it was an Arab one, but Saudi Arabia or something like that. But let me say this. The day date, even the Sky Dweller, they didn't get enough sales, so they had to release it in steel and in two-tone.
Day dates were never a good seller, by the way.
Sorry?
Day dates were never good sellers. They used to be in the 80s for years.
They were not good sellers, but
Yes.
people desired them. They were just expensive. That's the reason, wasn't it?
That could be the reason, but you could have. In 2006, I bought a day date which was actually made in 2005. So I asked the AD what
they could
was
stay there for a couple of years.
That is the problem.
There. They could stay there for a couple of years. Alexander, this was free. The Pine Barren, divorce her. There you go. Bit of advice from the crew there, the panel.
Well, that's going to cost more than the
That's going to cost more. Pine Barren, Andrew, £5. If a man can't buy 2 Rolexes at once, one for him, one for the wife, can he really afford a Rolex at all? P.S. I'm single if there's any ladies on.
Ladies? Really?
But I got to tell you guys, seriously, I see a lot of beauty in the day dates, but I think some of the problem is I see a lot of beauty in a lot of the watches there. I think the Lange's, amazing value. And the Calatravas, they weren't... The day date was always a competitor at that level.
Yeah, I mean, the cost of day dates are going up, though. But, I mean, what was cool about the day dates is having a solid gold bracelet. For, like Saad said, for many years, they were actually a pretty good value buy.
Kausowitz, $5. Pull up the Grand Seiko.
Oh, God.
Fuck is the Grand? I really hate... How much did he super chat?
He gave you $5. Come on.
Give me the reference. GB.
SBG.
SBG. Y.
SBGY.
007.
I like the 007 part.
Shit.
Is this the Omiwatari?
This is what Omega needs to do. They need to really bring out a numbering system that isn't so ridiculous.
You mean Seiko, right?
Seiko. Sorry, Seiko. Yes.
You
Here
need
we
to do
go.
something like the rest.
Wait,
The rest of everybody else.
Seiko's is much better than Omega's.
I got to tell you, this is actually, in all honesty, I actually like this watch.
Yeah.
The thing about Omega is at least they put the number there that's crazy, and then there's a name
Yeah,
that
this is
you
a
can pull it
spring
up.
drive. It's a spring drive.
It's a manual. It's a manual wind.
I admit I like the dial.
It is beautiful. Look, fuck me dead.
How much is
Look
it
at the
though?
price.
Are they going to try to get 10 grand out of it, or?
Well, $7 US second hand. Holy shit. These are not cheap. You know that?
Yep.
Let's go and have a look on Chrono 24 because I can't believe this shit. Who actually...
Yeah, that's a little high.
It's a nice watch. It's a really nice watch.
It's a
Let's go
nice
have a look
watch.
at this.
And
Here
it's
we
a
go.
little high.
You're looking about, just make sure the currency set US dollars. Here we go. Fike. Is it worth
Oh, wow.
$7,000? That's okay. 7,000. Where's an American seller? Fike me dead. Look, there's a
7,000 is if you get a good
$8,000.
deal on it. Otherwise, it's 8. Yeah.
There's one in
Yeah,
Japan.
they're 8,300 MSRP.
Look, what do I think of it? It says, Arch, pull up the da-da-da. A new manual wind spring drive offered by dual spring barrels. Zaratsu polishing on stainless steel thoughts. I think it's beautiful. Fuck! I got a problem paying $7,000, $8,000 for it, man.
Yeah, it's a little
I mean,
up
it is
there.
beautiful. It is beautiful, but fuck! I would be comfortable at 5. Am I wrong, or...?
I'd honestly be squirming a little bit at 5, but that'd be about where I'd go.
What about you, Birmingham? Because you own a Grand Seiko. You've got the quartz one.
Yeah, this
What
one.
do you think of
one's
this?
on- I love it. I really like this one. And you haven't seen the case back. If you pull it up, they end up putting that power reserve on the case back, so it doesn't have that power reserve on the front. But this dial, I like it more than the Snowflake. I mean, it's a really cool piece.
I don't understand why these people posting ridiculous comments. What the fuck is wrong with you losers?
Archie, by the way, Peace Fund says Archie missed Pine Baron second with super chat. It is funny but true.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
God,
that one there. That's the second one. I think we did this one. Pine Baron, $10. She won't let him buy it. It's his money. He earns it, but she controls the budget. Fucking.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
It was Bud to Studs.
No, I can't find it. I think we did this one. But look, I think realistically, you've got to buy what you want. I mean, seriously, why is she involved in the buying decision? You know, I don't understand this. You shouldn't get her involved anyhow. You ask her, what do you think of this when it's on your wrist? She doesn't like it. Well, too fucking bad. I mean, Rolex is classic. It's a classic design icon. You're not. I mean, it's just, there's just so much.
Would she realize that it's a new watch? It's not something you've had for a few years.
She's afraid if he buys it, he'll turn into a Rolex man. And a Rolex man doesn't need to ask permission to buy a watch.
Just getting back to this Grand Seiko, what do I think? I think it's beautiful. I actually like it. I actually would buy this, to be honest with you, but I'm not at fucking that sort of money. I'm sorry, I think it's too much.
You get 30%
But the
off.
stud, $5. Platinum Day Date is the only Day Date I'm rocking before I hit 50. That is a baller. Skydweller has gained much fame of late and should go back to precious metal only. No, I don't think once you let the genie out, once you go two-tonal steel, there's no going back. That's what Paddock said the same thing. They said, we don't want to be like IWC, who can never go back to full metal because they release steel.
Yeah. Yeah.
Quite true there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guys, a bit of echo there, Doc. Bit of echo.
Super chat.
Invisible Touch, $10, £10. Archie, thank you for having me on last Saturday and being kind in spite of my being ratings point. No, he was very good. I loved Invisible Touch. I'm ashamed, not for me, only daughters and family and those I loved how much to delete the stream.
Oh, he's worried that people might have too much information.
Shit.
Yeah, give him a good price. One-on-one, give him a good price.
$20, £20. Is that okay? I don't want to. I mean, if he really wants me to take it down, I'll take it down for free. If he really wants, I don't want to try and.
How about drive him a bargain? Take it down if he's willing to come back on the show.
No, I don't want to do that to him. Look. Nobody watches my shit anyhow. Invisible Touch. You're very kind to think that I'm that popular. It's a very, very small watch niche. Nobody important or with big tits knows who the fuck I am. You think I don't know that? Mr. Smelly, 1977, £5. Arch, how much dollars do I have to pay to pop on screen and give a quick message of support about the Marcelo thing and the Tim and Marco thing? Hey, you just jump on for free. For you, Mr. Smelly, you come on anytime. I want to do some more collabs with you. I think you're a very interesting guy. He does a fragrance channel, and I actually like his... Sorry?
Want to drop the link? Want to drop the link?
Mr. Smelly, I've just dropped the link for him. If he wants to jump on, he can certainly come on. We've got about 13 minutes left. I try and do a 3-hour. That's kind of... I don't want to do it... Don't want to bore people or extinguish the friendship. Yeah, I'll
Rancher said he was going to come back on though.
Look, I tell you what. Which one was it that he was on? Because how do I find the show he was on? You know what? That's the
last Sunday. You're talking about the other guy there.
Sunday your time or my time? See, this is where it gets tricky.
I think it's Monday your time. Sunday American time.
I'll have a look. Monday. Okay, so let me have a look at this. Shit, this is you know how hard it is. So Monday, that would have been last Monday. It's the 24th today. That's the Monday just gone. So it was my 20th, which was your Sunday. Is that what you're saying?
I think so. It's a blur to me, and I haven't had a flashback on that one yet.
Yeah, I'm just having a look. I think it's the one I had the bear as the icon.
Was Bear on that day?
No, I had used that as the icon. That's all.
Oh, okay.
I'm just trying to find it. That's all. Yeah, that's the one. Invisible Touch was on. Yes, he was on. Yeah, I had... Okay. Okay, so that one there, I'll just turn it off for him. You know what? He's actually a decent sort of
Make
dude.
it Patreon only.
Yeah. I'll make it unlisted. I'll make it private for the moment. Okay, I'll just make it private. I don't want to piss him off. He's a nice enough guy. I'm not trying to screw money.
No, I thought he was a very nice guy. I think he should come back on.
He's a lovely
he had nice contribution to the channel.
Mr. Smelly, 1977. I love Mr. Smelly. Great channel. Great fragrance reviews. I love him. He's actually a cool guy. Really cool guy. I want to do more collabs with you. I love coming on his show. I just got to get the timing right because sometimes just the timing is hard because I'm in Australia. He's in a different time zone, so it can be a bit difficult. But I love him. He's a cool guy. This Grand Seiko thing, I got to tell you the honest truth. I'm thinking about getting one. The reason I
Sure.
say that, I've never tried one before, and I think I'm actually quite content with my collection, guys. And I think someone said to me, "You got to get a new watch soon, Arch. You got to get a new watch." And I think the Grand Seiko could be a ratings bonanza for getting a Grand Seiko. I don't. What do you guys think?
Well, in that perspective,
And I can always flick it. I can always flick it.
There are a lot of
Get-
Seiko fans out there. You might draw in a few.
Yeah.
You just have to buy it well, because I mean they definitely don't. Vast majority of them do not hold their value. So
Very, very good guest here, Mr.
Hey.
Smalley. How are you, Mr. Smalley? Talk to us.
Hey, Archie.
What's going on? Talk to us, please.
It's really great to be on the show. A real honor. I'm really excited to see you guys. Hello to everybody. Well, you know, I just wanted to pop on, Archie, because I heard you saying some stuff, and I watch all your live streams. Not all of the whole thing, but lots of them. I watch what goes on, and I thought, you know, people were. I thought it was a really entertaining one that you did with the guy Marcello, where you gave him some good life advice. And I just wanted to, I know some people were saying, "Are you a bit harsh?" And you know, because you used some strong language. I've got to tell you, Archie, I've been in similar situations to what that guy's in, where you're in a relationship. That stuff doesn't get any better. That isn't going to fix itself. And that is what I would want a true friend to say. And I would want the harsh words. I would want the swear words. I would want the you're a fucking idiot, because sometimes you need that. It's called tough love. And yeah, okay, it was a bit of theatre from you, but you know what, Archie? I mean, I really mean it. This is not just, you know, messing around or blowing smoke.
Yes.
If you were in that guy's shoes, and you know, I don't want to comment on his personal life or whatever, but you know, some of the stuff we were hearing there, that shit doesn't get better. It ain't going to fix itself. They can go to counselling or whatever. It won't fix that. That shit doesn't get fixed. And I would want a real friend to say, you know what? You know, not like your mum or your dad or someone who would pussyfoot around and say, on the one hand, I want someone to grab me by the lapels and say, are you a fucking idiot? Get the fuck out. I would want that. And I really want to say that, you know, okay, it was a little, of course, some of the
just
language
out of interest,
you used.
Mr. Smalley.
Yeah.
What are you wearing?
What sort of... He's got a
what do you got on there?
date just on the oyster bracelet. I'm glad to see you put it back on the oyster bracelet.
I put it on the
Looks
oyster
better.
for you, Archie, because I actually listened to good advice from someone who actually knows more.
It actually
than
looks
me.
pretty decent. Let me just ask you this: if Marcello, did you see one thing about Marcello? I want to tell you is, you know how people buy these material goods to become something. It's called association, success by association. You want to be a businessman, you buy a Mercedes. You want to be a playboy, you buy a Ferrari or a sports car.
Yeah.
Let me say one thing. That is proof that Rolex does not make the man.
I heard you say that.
Because I mean, let's face it. He's got a. I don't know if you know what a Smurf is. A Smurf is a solid fucking white gold Submariner with a blue bezel and blue dial. He's got a meteorite dial. That's a GMT, solid white fucking gold with the meteorite dial.
Yeah.
Okay, we're talking thousands of dollars. Okay, no, we're talking obscene.
Approaching 100,000.
Yeah.
And that's proof that it doesn't make you the man.
Well, far
you know
be
what
it
I
from
mean?
me. I don't want to.
But
knock
what
that guy,
smell
but
do you think he would use? What fragrance would that sort of guy use?
You're right, Archie, in what you say. It doesn't turn a donkey into a racehorse, a nice watch.
Exactly.
And I'm not saying he's a donkey because I don't know the thing, but this is the icing on the cake. This is the icing on the cake, and you need a good cake. Fragrance-wise, well, you know, right now he's, I don't know.
Supermarket,
I mean,
supermarket
He
deodorant.
will be Old Spice.
Yeah, because his wife would be.
But
saying,
even Old Spice, you've got to have respect for it because it's a bit macho. Old Spice has got a bit of machoism. This would be, I reckon it'd be, you know what I reckon he would smell like?
Yeah.
The old CK1. Unisex. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's not one way or the other. He's got a bob each way. You heard,
It's
you know what I mean?
Nondescript. Just you've given up on life. He would just settle for something like that. You're right, Archie. It would be something like that. And actually, I'd have more respect if someone had some balls and more brute. You know,
Exactly.
like
Old Spice. I mean, that takes
Yeah,
a lot
Old
of courage
Spice.
to wear to pull Old Spice off, that's you've
Archie, I've
What
got
about
I've
what
got the
about
most
5711 for
which
him?
one?
5711.
4711.
Sorry, what?
I think 4711 or 57 with a very old one.
Yeah,
Very
it's
old,
good.
Old
It's
Spice.
very good, very cheap, but it's a lovely smell. It doesn't last long. It's a good smell. You know,
But
yeah. I've got all the most expensive, prestigious fragrances we can have, but sometimes I still wear the cheapies because our world is a bit different to yours. Because you talk about shitters, I get it, but you can actually smell good on some cheapies. But I've got the fancy ones too. So we have a different. It's a little different to you. But, you know, the main thing is I do like the masculine, the old school fragrances. And I really listened to your advice, Archie, because
It looks
you
good.
said,
It looks so much
you said
better.
get this thing off the beads of rice and I put it
Yes.
back on an oyster. That's okay, isn't it?
It looks beautiful. It looks
Yeah.
beautiful. I like that Playboy dressing gown. And that's completely nude underneath. No underpants on there, is there?
Of course not, but, you know,
That's good.
I can't...
That's what
that's...
I'm just making sure. Man, I got to tell you, Mr. Smelly, viewers, by the way, go and take a look. Mr. Smelly, that's the name of his YouTube channel, Mr. Smelly 1977. Fantastic show. When is your next live show? I want to pop in.
We're doing one tomorrow night from, and it doesn't clash with yours because Archie, I would, unlike those other snakes, I wouldn't rebel stream, and you ain't, you are never you would never be the toilet break for anyone.
Hey, is that sexy girl back on again? You know the one.
Well, she might be, but I tell you what, Archie,
you know the one who's got that men's. She's got a man cave. I mean, what sort of, just between you and me, what sort of woman gets a man cave when she's a woman cave? You know what I mean? It's
well, I don't know.
And you know the worst thing is she's made it look like a man cave.
Yeah.
But it's nice and neat. It doesn't have beer bottles there or cigarette ashtray. You know, it's so fucking clean. You know what I mean. The whole point of a man cave is look at my man cave. You know what? You know my man cave. I'll show you. I don't fucking vacuum. No, need to vacuum. I just put my shoes there. Put a bit of garden furniture. Look, I got a piece of garden furniture there. I don't give a fuck. You know what?
Yeah.
It's whatever. It's so that a woman would say, "Oh, why do you do?"
Exactly. You do what the fuck you want in your own place there, Archie. And I thought her place, she's called Greater Beth.
Yeah.
She's really, really nice. And I tell you what, we've got two.
She talks about men's fragrances as well.
A little bit, yeah. We've got two young ladies coming on tomorrow night, and if you liked her, you're going to love these two because these two they're exploding in the fragrance community. And they mainly review men's fragrances, but quite frankly, most of their male viewers are also exploding when they watch the videos because they're very provocative. So we're lucky in the male in the fragrance community, we have a bit more females into it, so we get a little bit more. So they've confirmed for tomorrow, and they're young girls. So I mean, you know, and I respect them as they're actually very good, you know, YouTubers, and they're intelligent young women. But they do not mind using the a little bit of titillation to get the viewers in. So it
that
could
sounds
be good.
great. Pine Baron. Humble Pine, $10, checking out BC, working, and thanks to Doc and Birmingham. Thank you so much there. We got another super chat from Invisible Touch, £20. Hopefully you might allow me on again. Man, you're a great guy. I loved him. You were fine, and I can make amends. Man, you were fantastic. Yes, Bear was icon. Please, thank you so much. With sincere respect, IT Paul. As I said, he's a very cool guy. You know what? That guy there, he's a lovely guy. I loved him. Ted Baker. He's Ted Baker.
And he's a Milgauss guy. So there you go.
Yes, that's exactly right there. The Ego from Venice, $2. My natural sweet sweat smells is best. Love you, Arch. Ooh. And Saad, what's your favorite? What's your favorite fragrance, Saad? Man of style, Saad.
I like Ouds. I wear Ouds, Christian Dior, Tom Ford. Few of them are made in Dubai. These are, you tell them to make it for yourself. These are custom made. So I have those kind of stuff. Mostly Ouds.
Oh, Ouds. Ouds are very popular. Van Lux, $2.80. Mr. Smelly, how long do fragrances last in a bottle? Well, if you keep them out of sunlight, they can last many, many years.
Yep. You never know. Some of them go off after... It's usually up to 4 or 5 years.
Off? Like they just lose their potency?
No, well, they normally just smell a little bit blunt, you know. They're not disgusting, but there's something kind of the edges kind of dull, and it's a bit like an over polished watch. The edges have kind of gone. You can still enjoy them, but yeah, 4 or 5 years if you're unlucky. But remarkably,
You start smelling like someone's grandfather, is what you're saying.
Well, yeah,
Start smelling like Old Spice.
Yeah, hey,
no, you're right. I think it loses its potency.
That happened. That too. Yep.
Guys, I'm going to wrap this baby up. I want to thank you guys for coming on. This has been a great show. I think with the love there, seriously, jokes aside, for Marcelo, I had 3 businessmen on who were giving him advice.
Yeah.
And he continually made excuses.
You tried.
I like what Mr. Smiley said.
I could have had Bill Gates, Elon Musk, and Richard Branson, and he'd still be making excuses and fumbling.
Yeah, you can't pay for that kind of advice. You couldn't pay enough for that kind of helpful advice.
No, and
it's also human nature, though, in a large way. I mean, it's hard for us to admit that we've made a major mistake like that, and we need to move on and just break free. It's a really hard decision.
I'm going to wrap this show up. I want to thank you guys. Now, please just stay on there, Mr. Smelly. So, guys, check him out, Mr. Smelly 1977 Fragrance Channel. It's a great. I like his shtick. So I just want to say that. Oh, what spray is that? What is that? What is that?
This is vintage Monsieur de Givenchy. You got vintage watches.
Vintage
look at this
fragrances.
bottle. Look at that. That is from the 80s. It held up fine. It's beautiful.
So why is that repackaged there? Like, is that what is that label there? I don't see that.
This is a
that's the label.
This is from the 1980s. This is something you can find on eBay. It's like a vintage watch. But the only thing is, Archie, that the technology got better in watches. The technology was better in fragrances. They smelled better. They were stronger in the old days because they had.
They cheapened them. They cheapened them.
They've cheapened them, and a lot of the ingredients are
It's all about
banned now.
money.
They banned a lot of the best ingredients.
What ingredients they ban?
Oak moss because of allergies. It's EU regulations and bureaucracy.
Oh,
the old ones
they
have more balls, but you can't use the ingredients because 1 in a million people gets a little rash.
Like a peanut allergy.
Yeah,
peanut
exactly.
allergy.
Peanut, yeah, exactly.
Holy shit.
Yep.
Okay, guys, we will see you
Fascinating
tomorrow.
stuff.
Thank you, guys.